Okay, there we go. More or less on time, just quickly hydrating before I switch my microphone on there. Yes, hello, my name is Mr. Arthur Carnaby, welcome to the stream! A new game tonight. As some of you may have seen on the Twitter account, if you are following us on there, the poll that I've been running the last couple of days has now come to a conclusion. 100% of all of you who took part in the poll voted yes, throw the VTuber into space, so thank you for that. We're playing No Man's Sky tonight. Woo! It's going to be another big playthrough on our schedule here, so I hope you all enjoy it, because we'll be playing it for quite a while. Now, this is a very big game, so I'm going to do most of my explaining about the game as we're playing it. I'll just quickly get through a few little things at the start here, and then we'll dive straight in. Before we go ahead and get started, because we're playing a new title tonight, as per usual with most of the stuff on my streams here, if it's too loud or quiet, please tell me and I'll adjust it accordingly. just so I know what to set it at for the future. So if anybody doesn't know what No Man's Sky is, I'll quickly read out the, well, part of the blurb here from the Steam page. Inspired by the adventure and imagination that we love from classic science fiction, No Man's Sky presents you with a galaxy to explore filled with unique planets and life forms and constant danger and action. In No Man's Sky, every star is the light of a distant sun, each orbited by planets filled with life, and you can go to any of them you choose. Fly smoothly from deep space to planetary surfaces with no loading screens and no limits. In this infinitely procedurally generated universe, you'll discover places and creatures that no other players have seen before, and maybe never will again. The development story behind No Man's Sky is one of my favourite stories to come out of the video games industry for two reasons. One, Hello Games, the developers, are British, so I've got a quite bit of, nationalistic pride about that. And two, because it's probably one of the greatest redemption stories in the history of the video games industry. You see, No Man's Sky is a very popular game, but it didn't always used to be like that. I've got some research stuff opened here that we'll quickly read through, and then we'll get to it. Yes, it wasn't always like that. The game launched around the year 2016. I believe it was summer 2016 there. To a fairly rocky start, to say the least. It was in its early phase. Let's see. I've got like 5 different pages open here. Sorry, this is going to sound like a bit of a word salad while I try to get through all of this as fast as possible. Let's see, where is it? Yes, the game was released in summer, August of 2016 there, to a fairly rocky launch. You see, it had been hyped up to absolutely no end whatsoever by the developers there. Part of that is due to Sony's involvement. Sony were happy to fund the game's development on the condition that the developers have an exclusivity deal for the PlayStation 4 console on the game's launch there, on the secondary condition that the developers deliberately hype the game up as much as possible through lots and lots of promotional material, and this is the big kicker: slap a $60 price tag on it, retail. This massively skewed fan expectations for the game when it launched, and when the game released in its buggy, unfinished state because of all of the numerous issues that happened during development. Let's say people were unhappy, shall we? And leave it at that. Now, in the grand scheme of things, knowing the direction the video games industry has been going in the last decade or so, that could have been the end of it. The developers could have kept the pre-order money that they'd received, quietly bowed out, and went their separate ways and never brought up the incident again. No, they decided to keep working on the game for years and years to not only add all of the features in that they said was supposed to be in it, but also to improve all sorts of other bugs, add things like virtual reality, cross-platform multiplayer support for all of the new generation consoles, and even add in a whole bunch of new features that nobody even really asked for, like the ability to become a space archaeologist and dig up fossils and what have you. Let's see. Yeah, secondly, during the game's development, they were threatened with shutdown from 2 major lawsuits. One of them was from a Danish mathematician who claimed that the developers were illegally applying a super formula that he'd come up with to generate the game's universe and come up with all of the procedurally generated planets in the star systems and what have you. That was dismissed after the managing director of Hello Games and one of the co-founders, Sean Murray, met with the Danish mathematician in question to privately discuss the matter, and then that was the end of it. They came to an agreement. The second lawsuit, however, you folks here in England will have heard of this company before. A little company called Sky TV. Yeah, get this. Sky TV owns a trademark over using the word Sky in a business sense, like in a product name or a business name. And they said, we don't want you calling it No Man's Sky because Sky is our word. You'd think a court would shut something like that down, fairly swiftly. No, that lawsuit dragged on for 3 entire years before it was eventually settled. Which is crazy. And then there was also a thing back in 2013 where the game was still in its early development phase. The developers were taking a break to be with family and friends around the Christmas period, and their offices in South England got a little bit flooded. Yeah, the whole thing was sort of waterlogged and there was a lot of water damage. Somehow, none of the important data, none of the stuff they were working on had been lost, but they were working in a soaking wet office for weeks after that, in the middle of winter. So you can imagine conditions must have been pretty miserable. So yes, you read all of this, you hear about all of this, and you think, wow, how did the game even get released? That's the best part. Nobody knows. The developers, like Hello Games, they're a small team. I think it's about 4 or 5 people or so, correct me if I'm wrong. They stuck with it and just kept going, and they've released free update after bug fix after patch after free update, and they've turned it into one of the best-selling games ever to be launched on Steam. It's recently had a new update called Voyagers or Corvette or whatever the hell it's called. I have played the game before. We'll touch on this when we start playing. I have played it before. I'm just not up to date with a lot of the newer stuff. They recently released a new update and put the game on sale again, like they always do whenever they add new content to the game, because they're just that cool. And the game shot up to, I think, 4th place on Steam's top selling chart. This is after most people already own it, by the way. Yes, it says here, the Voyagers update in August 2025 introduced the ability to build customized spacecraft, which led to the player counts reaching the game's highest point since the game's launch nearly 10 years ago. Co-founder of Hello Games, Sean Murray, said, quote, "Often during development you lose perspective and you can't see the wood for the trees. With Voyagers, though, even from the earliest days, it was obvious there was something really special about just flying around in a spaceship you built with your friends. It's just something we've all seen glimpses of in other games, but there's a certain magic about exploring the universe in your own USS Enterprise or Millennium Falcon." Where's the other thing here? Yes, and finally there's another thing here. The continued free improvements to No Man's Sky have been considered a redemption for Hello Games, and the game's launched by several outlets. By the time of its 5-year anniversary, Josh says drink up, thank you, I think I need it. I did have all of this planned out. I did have my little speech here planned, but you can probably tell I'm getting a bit motor mouth because I want to get on with it. Starting to mix things up. Also, hello Josh, how you doing? As it says here, most gaming journalist outlets, and we all... get on with it. Shut up! Wait, be patient. Yes, we all know how untrustworthy games journalists are. They're some of the least trustworthy people on the planet. But you even have the majority of games journalists coming out and saying, yeah, it's probably the greatest redemption arc in the history of the games industry. 8 years from launch, the game is now sitting at very positive reviews on Steam, which is about 80%, 85% positive reviews, compared to when it launched being overwhelmingly negative 9 years ago. So they've somehow managed to turn around and make one of the greatest video games ever, which is nice. Okay, that's enough of my incredibly rushed, somewhat botched intro story. Let's just get the hell on with it. Like I said, this is going to be a very long game, so the sooner we do get on with it, the better, I suppose. It's enough of my getting things mixed up. So I'll move myself out the way. I'll go ahead and fire it up, and I'll explain more stuff about it as we go. Again, a reminder, we've never played this before on my stream here, so if it's too loud or quiet, please tell me and I'll try and fix it. Got to go ahead and sort out OBS as well, make sure it's pointing at the correct thing, and then we'll be all good. Yes, my rushing and my getting my words mixed up during the intro there weren't enough of a hint. As much as I haven't played it in a while, this game is one of my favourite topics for all of the reasons that I listed before. It's just a fun game in general, and yeah, the fact that it's made by a British dev team and it's had one of the greatest comeback stories in the modern video games industry is just the cherry on top. That they managed to pull the thing they were working on back from the brink of essentially disaster and turn it into a incredibly successful product. Okay. Video is on. I have been on before and I've sorted out all of the settings there. Let's see. Now, I will say that even though I've played this game before, one of the things I've never done is the actual multiplayer with friends thing. I don't know how this works. I suspect Josh, because he's already playing the game himself, is going to be a bit antsy to come and find me. I'll admit, I've never played this with other people. I don't know how that works, so you'll have to go ahead and walk me through that, I suppose. But we are starting off with this thing. One of the things that the game does is every now and then, with a lot of these major updates, there'll be a themed expedition. Expeditions are time-limited, multiplayer adventures, typically focusing on a certain topic. Usually they focus on whatever the theme of the most recent major update is. In this instance, it's the modular spaceship building system, the Corvette update. Design, assemble, and upgrade a habitable starship, your home in the stars and your refuge from the Sentinel Horde. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to play this game. You've got the normal mode, which is just exploring the universe. You've got all of the usual systems in it. Relaxed mode, which is easy difficulty. Creative mode, where there's no damage, nothing can kill you, and it doesn't cost anything to build things and craft stuff. Survival mode, which is the hard mode, and hidden in the custom settings page here, is a permadeath mode, and a special mode called Abandoned, which looks very fun. It essentially has you as the only life form, the only sentient life form in the galaxy, and you're exploring an abandoned galaxy all on your lonesome. It sounds quite somber, actually. I might have to try it myself at some point. And because I'm not very good at public speaking, by the way, if I can quickly open up a thing here, just to prove that I've played this before, because I was telling Josh the other day as well when we were playing Helldivers together. Just to quickly prove it, just in case anybody thinks I'm going to cock this up. I probably will cock this up somehow, but yeah, where is it? Just to prove I've played this before, this is the first time we're playing this game on my streaming Steam account. I have played it a couple of times, well, many times actually, on my regular Steam account, again, just not recently. If I open this picture up here, there we go. These are 2 achievements that I have on my main Steam account. You'll see that one at the bottom, To Live Forever, says reach the center of the galaxy in permadeath mode. The reason I show this to you is to prove my qualifications in playing this game. The last time I checked, which was before we started the stream, less than 1% of everyone who owns this game on Steam has the permadeath achievement. I believe it's something to the effect of 0.8% of people have this achievement. I am one of them. So don't worry, folks, you're in mostly good hands. I think. Yes, that's my not exactly so humble bragging over and done with. Let's actually get on with the game, shall we? It's been about 15, nearly 20 minutes now. Okay, so, these time-limited expedition things, we're going to go ahead and... You'd think that what we do is start off on maybe survival mode or normal mode or something. We're going to be doing this to start off, to actually kickstart our save file here. The reason for that is these time-limited expeditions offer you the chance to unlock limited-time special cosmetic rewards. Sometimes functional rewards too, like entire spaceships. I've got a whole collection on my other Steam account, but like I said, because I've never played this on my streaming account, I have access to none of them. So I'd like to get some of the new things that they're adding, and that involves playing this before the 6-week time limit runs out. Warning, community expeditions don't include the tutorial and aren't recommended as your first experience of No Man's Sky. Do you wish to continue? Yes, this isn't my first rodeo. This is not my first hyper jump through space. Again, I do apologize if I'm talking too quickly or trying to sound like I'm getting through this a little bit too swiftly. As I said, it's a very big game, and it's been 20 minutes since we started the stream already. We're going to be streaming this for quite a long time, not just tonight, but also for the foreseeable future as well. And also because I'm excited. This is one of the few modern games I genuinely like. I actually enjoy it. Because it's just nice and relaxing sometimes. I own the Switch version as well. A family member got me the Switch version for Christmas there. And usually what I'll do with that one is, especially in winter, I wrap up warm in bed, pull the blankets over myself, and then I just lie in bed on my Switch, and I'm just flying around through space completely aimlessly. It's great fun. Okay, let's start. We're gonna wake up on a planet somewhere, and we're gonna have a crashed spaceship. But we can't use it, because that's not the focus of this journey yet. Yes, this one has to do with the new ones, the Corvettes.
Geokinetic system online.
Isn't the night sky pretty? It's almost enough to make you forget that I'm currently outside in temperatures of -50 degrees Celsius. Also known as the north of England. Oh, I'm next to a hostile man trap, like a Venus flytrap plant thing that's going to try and eat me. Cool. So I need to move away to the side before that tries to bite me the moment I get control. What's this? Why has Arthur's name just appeared on my thing then? Like, what, Arthur's name? Why is Josh's name just appeared on my thing then? Okay, let's have a look at my spacesuit first of all, shall we? It's given me a randomly generated appearance. Apparently Josh has joined my group, I don't know how. Oh, right, well, first things first, I'll read through this, then we'll get started. Community Expedition, here's the theme of this one. Your former starship has been damaged beyond repair, and the Sentinel Horde, a bunch of robot drone things, are closing in. The only way forward is to design and assemble your own Corvette-class ship. Press escape to view your expedition progress, earn equipment and exclusive rewards by completing milestones. Sentinel authorities have forbidden all starship trade. The only spaceship you can get is the Corvette, and you have to build it yourself at each orbital space station. So first things first, don't ask me why, but the default multiplayer settings are always the most questionable things. Can join my group anyone, invite only please. Allow PvP, no thanks. Can modify and delete base parts on any bases I build? No. I don't think so. Show my ship marker and my on-foot marker so people can see me. Sure, I'll leave those on. Can edit base terrain and access my refiner to take items? No. There we go. But otherwise, I don't mind multiplayer being on. Right, I'm freezing to death. That blue bar is my hazard protection. It's blinking in blue and red because it's nearly empty. In about 30 seconds time I'm going to freeze to death, so we need to recharge that. Luckily my scanner is still working. Thankfully the hazard protection is recharged through the element of sodium. I just need to try and get over there before I die, and harvest the sodium from these plants here. Nope, I might actually die right at the start here. Great. It's a great way to start, isn't it? Can you still do the, Ah, yes, there we go. Yes, I'm on it. There we go. We've got a couple minutes of cold protection. 8 minutes to be specific. Alright. Let's get the rest of the sodium out of these plants here. So that I don't freeze to death again. So, we're not including the tutorial quest lines, it looks like, on here. Let me do some explaining while we're figuring out what the hell I'm doing here. What happens is that the game does have its own main story that essentially acts as a tutorial that shows you the various systems and things that you can do, helps you unlock crafting, recipes, that kind of thing. Gives you a sort of thing to work towards while you tool about the universe in your spaceship and what have you. We're not doing that here. Instead we've got this thing where the crashed ship that you usually start some distance away from, the crashed spaceship, this time it is apparently completely unusable. We won't be able to fix it up and then fly off into space. So I don't know how I'm getting off the planet here. We've got a thing in the bottom corner there, link to the stars, locate your crashed starship, use the compass and the analysis visor. Where's my ship? Oh, it's over there, okay. Your starship, 320 units away. Right. Just grab these carbon crystals here, use these for crafting all sorts of stuff, but also recharging my mining a laser. Let's shoot these fucking plants, shall we? Because they're gonna try and eat me otherwise. And let's start scanning things. Yes, the main way that you get resources is harvesting resources from planets, either from minerals, flora, or otherwise. Other people have already gone around and discovered these, they've already scanned them themselves, but I don't know what's inside things like these rocks until I scan them myself. Luckily, scanning also gives you the game's primary currency, units. So it's in your best interest to scan everything and learn as much about every planet you visit as possible. Both for the sake of resource gathering and also for making currency. These plants here have carbon inside them, because of course they do, that plant matter. These rocks here have... well, this one's got ferrite dust in it, but it's also got some of the secondary element inside them too. Oh, sodium, okay. Small little bit of sodium. Cool. and this stuff has refined chromatic metal inside. That's useful. Let's just zap a whole bunch of rocks so we can get a bit distracted. These are the small rocks though, these are pebbles, they don't really hold much in the way of resources. Oh, that was a little rock crab thing. Sorry. Off he goes. Behave, you're easily startled. Yeah, you're telling me. Who's that? Oh, it's Josh. Look at that. Josh has found us. It's a Christmas miracle. Josh, have you played this before, or have you just started this expedition as well? What's going on? Oh, it's getting warmer, okay. Ah. Yeah, you can't see some of the telemetry data on the right-hand side of the screen there because of the chat bubbles being in the way. It looks like this isn't a frozen ice planet after all, it's just a planet that gets cold at night. Now that it's morning, it's warming up. Lovely. It's actually 34.5 degrees Celsius. Okay. So we've gone from incredibly cold to rather hot. Ooh. Birds. Or bird butterfly things. Oh look, space worms. Let's just do some animal watching, I suppose. Just get distracted again. Right, okay. I've done a bit on a different save, but it's easy enough to start fresh. Definitely. That's actually what I did with my permadeath run when I was on my other Steam account that I was mentioning before there. I've got a main save that I use for basically everything and that I haven't touched in a while, and I really should go back and do this expedition with. I've got a main save for that, and I created a secondary save for my permadeath run. Because obviously you have to, you can't turn on the permadeath option midway through gameplay, because that's cheating. But yes, I ended up getting to the centre of the galaxy on permadeath, and like I said before, like I was not so humbly bragging about, I'm one of the very few people to have the permadeath achievement. So that's fun. These are blue dihydrogen crystals, as the thing down in the corner is telling us. It's a key component of making spaceship fuel, so we'll go ahead and grab some of this before we set off. Right. We need to go and find our crashed spaceship and take stock of whatever the hell's going on here. Again, from what the expedition guide told us, the ship should apparently be completely damaged beyond repair. As I said before, normally during the tutorial, what you do is you... Oh, there's a whole bunch of them there. Yes, the good old Radiant Pillar BC-1, the classic starfighter look. Normally what happens during the tutorial is that the landing thruster, the launch thruster, and the primary engine are broken, and you have to use some resources to craft items to go ahead and fix them. But for the third time that I've mentioned it now, supposedly these ones are busted beyond repair, so I don't know what's going to happen here. Let's go ahead and loot some supplies in these containers first. Can't open these things, you need some sort of key card for them. Can't just pass thing. Crashed broadcast pod thing. Iteration bunch of numbers deleted. Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel 16 emptied. Call Sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer. Yes, this game's got a very esoteric story, by the way. Once we complete the expedition, I'll have to go ahead and run through the story with you guys. Broadcast received. Traveler anomaly detected. Hey, that's me. For whatever reason we did that, I don't know. Ooh, oxygen could do with some more of that. Yeah, the white bar you can see at the bottom there is my life support. Typically when you're standing still, that won't go down all that much. It's mostly used for your jetpack there. You can see the 3 arrows there saying it's being drained rather quickly. Or for sprinting like this. And just generally moving around. Life support is very important. If it runs out, you'll start dying rather quickly. Well, these ships belong to other people there. That's a different fellow who's... Ooh, little butterfly things. Sorry, I'm distracted. I got distracted by wildlife. Hey look, a big space beetle. Behaviour, desperate. It's a bit like me then. Diet, nibbles at plant shoots. Notes, has sense organs in its feet. Interesting. Hey look, there's Josh's broken ship right next to mine. Yeah, this is the good old reliable starting ship that you get at the beginning of any new save file on here, but apparently we can't use it this time. Iteration not recognized. Atlas connection not found, log recovery error, launch systems unrecoverable. Poor thing. An unhealthy buzz sounds from the dashboard. The controls yield and smoulder under my fingers, melted by the heat of the fire. Yet despite the extensive damage, somehow the communicator is online. And there's two options here. Repair ship systems, brackets, unrecoverable. Can't. It's, sadly, too far gone. Or receive incoming call. What's this? Bunch of static, forgotten me, forgotten us. Station calls, imprint, restore. The signal is so compromised that the message is almost indecipherable. Yet the voice, like this ship, feels impossibly intimately familiar. The line goes quiet. Of the voice, only static remains. A pack of data is attached to the transmission. Retrieve orbital uplink and blueprint. New product formula, what's this? This device bypasses the mainstream teleport network, providing a direct link to the local space station. Ah, that's how we're getting off the planet, okay. Select the device and use Activate Teleport, hold E to instantly transfer to the nearest space station. That's how we're escaping, okay. So let's take a look at the expedition here. These are all of the objectives you have to complete in order to finish the expedition and get all of the rewards right at the end there. Customization things. A couple of base building parts, decorations and what have you. And some sort of companion egg, something called a mecha mouse. Ooh, that sounds interesting, doesn't it? Okay, first objective, link to the stars, rise from the wreckage of your ship. Current objective, craft the orbital uplink to escape the planet. Reward, basic Corvette modules pack. Your former starship is damaged beyond repair. Establish a teleportation link to the local space station. An anonymous message in a strangely familiar voice left blueprints of an uplink device. Craft it to escape the planet. So we can take refuge in the broken ship here to shield ourselves from the elements if need be, but we can't actually fly it, unfortunately. Oh, you poor thing, you've seen better days, haven't you? Good lord. Hull fractures, knackered gears, bulwarks shattered, leaking radiation. Hydraulics are shot, compressors are burned out, the tanks are corroded. And most importantly, the engine and the launch thruster are fucking knackered. We can't fix them. I know this is the first time we're seeing this game on my stream here, but again, I've played this game before, so it is a little bit depressing, actually, having the nice, swift, reliable starter ship in such a buggered up state like this, and be straight up told you can't fix it, you have to abandon it. It's like an old mate, you can't just leave it behind like that. Right, sorry, that's enough me being sentimental over reasons you guys aren't really going to understand. Probably aren't going to understand anyways. That's enough me being sentimental. Sorry, I'll shut the hell up, I'll stop being motor mouth. Right, chromatic metal. We need to teleport off the planet. Let's start harvesting some materials. Good stuff. I do know how to craft chromatic metal. I need some copper first. That means I need to find a copper deposit. Let's see. Ah, some copper over there. Cool. Multi-tool. Does this have the terrain excavator attached to it, or do I need to do that myself? Yes, it does. We've got the terrain manipulator, the thing that lets you mine out and create ground and earth and basically reshape the landscape around you. Good. We've also got a boltcaster ranged weapon attached to it as well, just in case anything gets leery and attacks me. So I'm also going to go ahead, I'm also going to need a refiner as well to refine the copper inside to make it metal. It says Josh has constructed a landing gear for some reason, I don't know why. Oh, where is he? Oh, there he is. He's already off the planet. He's already escaped while I've been chattering away to myself. More oxygen-rich plants there, and hey look, a tentacle plant that's going to try and attack me. Zap. Boulders. And light up ball things. Oh yes, you're not supposed to pick these up. It rather upsets the sentinels, and they'll get alerted and start attacking you. More on the sentinels later, by the way. Let's first things first, shall we? Let's get these dangerous plants out of the way so I don't take any more damage. I have 4 health points, by the way. The thing in the top left of the screen there. The solid bar is my shield. That goes down whenever I take damage. The pluses underneath it are my actual core health. They're how many hit points I have. As you can see, I have 4 of them, and one of them is missing because I've taken damage. So I have 3 health points left once my shield runs out, so I need to heal myself as well. How many hazardous plants are there around here? Good lord. It's picked the worst place to start, hasn't it? Oh, weapon charge depleted. My mining laser is out of energy. New guide entry, multi-tool. That's basically giving me a tutorial on how to stick carbon in my mining beam. There we go. Aha! Oxygen plant. Give. Thank you. Hey look, another flying creature. Let's then go ahead and record it, shall we? There we go. Scan some more things. Right, where's this copper? Really? This is it? This is the entire copper deposit? Are you kidding me? Oh, good lord. I think we've been duped. Ugh. Okay, where's my scanner? Hang on. Maybe it's bigger on the inside. Well, it looks like there's a bit more underneath it, but yeah. Not too happy about that. Okay, let's mine her out. There we go. What the hell's going on there? Oh, somebody's base nearby, is that what's going on? No, okay. Don't know what's happening there. It's digging it out really for some reason. Okay, there we go. And because I don't like leaving huge scars on the land, let's go ahead and patch the hole up, shall we? Or at least try to. Don't know why it's not working all that well. I did read about this on the forum as well. There's been a couple of people building base computers and essentially claiming land around a lot of copper deposits on the starting planet here, which has been making a lot of people unable to progress all that much. Because of course they can't mine the copper needed to refine chromatic metal, which means they can't make the teleporter. Yeah, sadly, on a mostly exploration-focused game like this, people still find ways to be dicks to each other. Go figure. I guess it's just human nature. Let's mine some more dihydrogen because I'm distracted by shiny stuff. Hey, we got a crystal fragment, which is we can crack that open and get a large amount of dihydrogen all at the same time out of it. There we go. We've got about 129 of the stuff. Lovely. Okay, how much metal do I have? How much copper do I have? Wow, that's nothing whatsoever. Let's see. That'll be the culprit. Somebody's built a base computer nearby. That's why I couldn't, like, dig all of this terrain here all that well. Yeah, that too. That and that. Yeah, they're not really helping, are they? Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Dicks. Is there any more copper nearby? Wow, that's quite far away, isn't it? Yeah, that's about 700 units away from me. For reference, this is what walking speed looks like. Yeah,
Units received.
Well, there's a copper deposit over there. Hopefully I can go and mine that out. Anyways, dangerous plants aside, yeah, it's a fairly pretty, if desolate planet, isn't it? Again, the main appeal of the game, the main point of it, is just to explore a randomly, procedurally generated universe, and see the sights and go on a huge adventure. That's the basic premise of the game. And then over the years, it's had all sorts of the, like I say, free updates that have added in content that was supposed to be in the game at launch, and has added in things people weren't expecting, too. Like deep space derelict salvaging, funnily enough. Or even becoming an outlaw and doing contraband smuggling. From what I hear, that's supposed to be quite fun. I believe one of the other major updates recently was settlement building. You can construct your own towns and villages on the surface of planets, and NPCs will come and inhabit them and live there. And you get to be the town's overseer. I'll admit I haven't actually tried that yet. That's one of the things I'm not caught up on. So I guess we'll have to do that at some point on our adventure, won't we? Okay, this looks like a slightly bigger deposit. Can I at least mine all of it out? Yes, I can. Good. And again, I don't like leaving huge scars in each planet I visit, so let's try and fix as much of this up as we can. There we go. It will leave a bit of a hole where the copper itself has been excavated, but there we go. This just restores any terrain I didn't mean to mine out, is all. How much have we got now? This might do, I suppose. We only need 30, I think, for the teleporter. Yeah. So I need to build a refiner now. If I'm talking too quickly, by the way, please feel free to say slow the hell down, you bloody idiot. Like I've said before, I am aware that sometimes I can talk a bit too quickly if I start to get really into something. And as mentioned at the start of this, is certainly a game I am into. I'm still on somebody's turf, apparently. I can't put a portable refiner down because I'm on somebody's territory and I don't have editing permission. For fuck's sake. Okay. The temptation just to turn multiplayer off for a moment so that all of these bases disappear and I can at least get off the starting planet. It's a pain in the ass. Can I build the thing yet? Did I see a green light appear somewhere? I think I did. Somewhere. Nope, okay. It may be a case if I have to go and find those rocks that have the little bits of metal inside them and just mine a whole bunch of those out instead. Because people are dicks and they're putting bases everywhere for some stupid reason. If anybody knows, by the way, why people are doing that on the starting planet, on an expedition where the whole point is that you are building a spaceship that you will live inside of, could somebody please explain to me why people are doing that? Just building base computers all over the starting planet. Because it seems to me like it's just for the sake of griefing, I'll be honest. Because it just means that people can't do things like mine materials and place things like portable refiners. That's the only real reason I can think of. There we go, just mine some more pebbles, I guess. Okay, is that it? Hey, a geode. Cool. Let's break it open. What did we get? When it opens up, we got a bunch of ferrite dust. Cool. Josh, they're busy doing things over on the space station. Must be nice actually being in a civilized area. Can I put my refiner down yet somewhere? Yes, it looks like I should be able to now. Good. Wow, I have no carbon left. Shit. Well, I can use condensed carbon, I suppose.
Technology recharge.
Okay, this will give us enough metal we need to build the orbital uplink and get off the damn desert. Okay, this should apparently take us to the space station that Josh is currently on board of. Oh, okay. Hey, look at that, we made it to relative safety. Right, can I customize my spacesuit, please? I don't know, the design's not really doing it for me, neither is the shade of purple/pink. Okay, that's the first objective of the expedition done, so we can claim our reward for that. But I'm going to do the most important thing first. I'm going to customize my character. Let's see, it's got me playing as a Korvax, one of the robot sort of alien type species. I'm going to be an anomaly because it's the closest thing. It's the closest thing to a human analog, with the sort of design of the spaceship and what have you. Spaceship? Spacesuit, sorry. Oh yeah, like that. Let's see, what type of helmet should I have? Yeah, there's all sorts of unlockable stuff here from a bunch of the other expeditions and from other sources as well. There's also a new spacesuit apparently they've added called the Skyborn set, so I think we'll put that on actually, the Skyborn stuff. Let's see, primary colour, I guess white, secondary, grey, accents red. Actually, that's made the visor red, hasn't it? Yeah, we'll do accents. We'll do accents grey, I guess. Secondary colour red. Yeah. Space suit, industrial suit, sleek suit, embroidered suit. Somehow. Skyborn suit. Looks fairly rugged, doesn't it? Okay, primary white, secondary red, just so I know what colour scheme I'm using. Armour, this is my chest rig and my backpack there. Well, the thing that my backpack is attached to, that's a separate thing though. To make this stand out, we'll colour this different. We'll have this be black and dark grey, I think. Actually no, we'll have the primary colour be dark grey and the accents be white. Yes. White, red, light grey. Again, the most important part of the game right here is customizing your spacesuit, your exosuit. Skyborn jetpack. Ooh, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Yeah, this is my backpack and jetpack and scanner unit, all in one there. Looks fairly industrial, the straps at the bottom there. Nice big CPU fan on the back. We'll have that the same as the armor actually. Skyborn armor, there it is. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Dark grey, white. Yeah. Dark grey, white, red. That's how we'll do it for this. Okay. There we are. And banner. What do I want my profile card to look like? Title. I don't really have any titles here. Oh wait, actually I do have titles. For some reason it's taking my titles from... Don't ask me how it's doing this. It seems to be taking my titles from my save file on my other Steam account. Hey look, I can put my Immortal title on. Where is it? I've lost it, but where is it? I did see it before. Here it is, Arthur the Immortal. Haha, reach the center of the galaxy in permadeath. Don't ask me how I can do that on a completely different Steam account. I'm not going to question it. Forgot to put my new boots on. There we go. Profile card. Let's have... Explorers Guild, I guess, the little compass icon. Yeah, that'll do. Red, dark orange. Okay. Sorry, I'm finally finished faffing about with their character creation. Do apologise. I think that's Josh staring at me. And or he's doing his thing as well. Can't know if I'm currently busy. I think he might be in the appearance modifier too. Right, that's my new spacesuit. Don't I look swish? I think the kids say. I think Josh has done the same thing. I think he's put the Skyborn set on as well. Yes, he has, and he's got a title called Ace. Cool. What was the thing from emotes again for the gestures? Oh, it was X. There we go, and then it's. Okay, let's point at Josh. Look at this. Okay, now that we're done pointing at each other, right. I need to do this, don't I, to get my new building parts. Collect reward. Let's see what we got. Josh sits down to contemplate life. You do you, pal. Okay, next objective. Assemble a Corvette starship. Begin creation at a Corvette workshop aboard a space station. Select the assembly mission for detailed instructions. Where do I go? Do I have to go over to this marker here? I think I do. Yes, Corvette Workshop Terminal. There it is. So we're going to build us a huge spaceship. Probably not something that looks like that, but we'll use the parts that we've got and see what this does. Now, again, I'm not caught up with a lot of the more recent updates for this, so this is completely new to me. I have no idea how this is going to work. Let's give it a go, shall we? Corvette Workshop, node Corvette Doctrine Modification, create new ship, purchase modules, leave. Purchase, how much do they usually go for? Purchase basic, trade advanced, go back. Wow, this is expensive. Okay. So, as a reminder, the cash that we currently have from scanning things on the first planet there is 12,600 units. The cockpit for the basic model of the ship sells for 1.6 million units. Right. It's probably a good thing we've got a whole bunch of parts for free then, isn't it? Right, how's this work? Okay, ship validation. No landing gear installed, no habitation module, no cockpit, no reactor. Okay. Design and assemble a Corvette starship. Toggle the module menu with Z. Place 2 landing gears to begin assembly. Okay. Let's see. Build 2 landing gears. Guessing we can just put these anywhere in this building zone here. I'm guessing I can move these around if I want to shift them afterwards. Okay, attach core modules. Place the habitation unit. This thing. Main living area for a Corvette-class starship, providing space for passengers as well as installable utilities. Attach the cockpit. Right. This thing. Core command and control center for a Corvette-class starship, housing both pilot and vital avionics systems. And then some stats there that it modifies underneath. Attach a reactor to it. Okay. Guess we'll just put this on top, I suppose. What's the worst that could happen? Attach engines. Apparently I have 2 of them. Aha, these things. Ah, press A to flip them horizontally. Okay. I mean, it's starting to take shape, isn't it? Attach the access way, which is this thing. Big landing bay. Stick weapons on it. Ooh, it was kind enough to give me some guns. Nice. Photon cannons, lovely. And apparently that's it. I don't think I have any more modules. These are all grayed out. I don't think I have any of these things. Decorations. More stuff. Windows. Nope, don't have these. There we go. We've got a new ship. Looks a bit rough to start off with, but I'm guessing we'll be getting more parts fairly soon. Press P to finalize construction, apparently. I mean, we get a hell of a lot of storage space on this thing right off the bat, so that's pretty good. Can I change the name of it? Itsukiha's Frozen Resistance. I mean, we did start the game freezing to death, so it's an appropriate name, I suppose. But I'd like to give it a different name. How do I do that? Okay, yep. The only option here is replace the radiant pillar. Oh well. Fare thee well, old friend. We hardly knew ye. Here's my new spaceship. Oh cool, I can operate the access hatch on it as well. Neat. Anyways, sorry. Right. So, this is my new spaceship. It's a little bit patchwork on the inside. I imagine after a couple of weeks it'll look a little bit patchwork on the outside too. And Josh is apparently getting up to stuff. He's landed on a planet and is engaging local wildlife in combat. Okay, he's picking fights with animals. Alright, furnish the interior. Build a mission radar. What on earth? What just happened? Why am I inside somebody else's spaceship? Am I being kidnapped? What's going on? Sorry, I'm gonna have a quick drink there. My throat's getting a bit dry while I try and process what's going on. Josh, help! I think I'm being kidnapped. Someone's ship apparently crashed into the station or something, and now I'm somehow aboard it. What the fuck? Yeah, he's flying away. What the hell? Bruh. Oh, apparently I completed an objective. Hitchhiking, riding another traveler's Corvette. Bro, I got kidnapped and I completed a fucking mission. Okay. Oh, holy hell. Okay. What do we get for that then? Where is it? It's on phase 4 apparently. It's an optional mission. Reward, a whole bunch of cakes and 500 quicksilver, which is a rare currency type. Sure. Give, I guess. Can I go back to the station, please? I want my spaceship. Just jump out. What on earth is... Yeah, I should probably leave. Oh, I can't jump out. The guy's landing on a planet already. What's he even doing? Where am I? Is this the starting planet? Are you kidding me? He couldn't have even taken us to a different planet. No, wait, I think this is a different one, my bad. Sorry. He has taken us to a different planet. Bruh, I wasn't expecting that to happen right at the start, though, for me to get kidnapped and taken somewhere else. Where am I? Where did I start on? Not actually quite sure. Wasn't that one, because there was pyrite on the planet. It might have been this one, actually. Yes, it was this one. We started here, and I've been kidnapped and taken over here instead. Oh, cool, and the guy's bringing sentinels towards me as well. Great, thank you. He's kidnapped me, and now he's trying to get me killed. Ugh. Josh, help! There he is. Where's your ship? Get us out of here, please. Mine's back on the station. trying to read the chat there as well. Is that French text? I think it is. Great, I got kidnapped by a fucking Frenchman. And then he tried to kill me. What, is this in revenge for the 100 Years' War, is it? Prick. Ugh. Yeah, can we go back to the station, please, so I can get my ship? Really wasn't expecting that to happen. Well, I can just stare over Josh's shoulder, I guess, while he's flying the ship around. What on earth is that noise? Hey, there's my ship. Is it supposed to make that clicking noise? Again, I have read the forums, I have heard about some of the issues, some of the bugs with the new update there, so... I don't know if these are part of it. Not really, yeah, didn't think so. But yes, cheers for the ride back. Appreciate it. How do I get back in here then? Oh. Because the hatchway was closed there. Right, hopefully I don't get fucking kidnapped again. I'll leave this open just in case, but... What's it doing? Do I have to turn multiplayer off for the time being? What is this doing? Never change. Weird bug. You're telling me? Yeah. Maybe I should try and fly out of the station and then back into it, if I can get over to the pilot seat. Can I at least change the name first of all? Let's see. Yes, I can. Right, what should we call the ship? I don't know, I suck at naming things. As anybody who has ever played an MMO with me can attest, especially in the past there, it takes me forever just to come up with things like character names. So a spaceship name is going to be even worse. What should I call it? Ooh, I know. We've been playing Spiral Knights recently, haven't we? I'll call it the Skylark. Why not? The name of the ship that crashed onto the planet Cradle in the hit action-adventure MMO Spiral Knights. Just Skylark or the Sky... Let's make it look professional by having some letters and numbers at the end, like some of the ships on here usually have. What can I put? Ooh, I know. AC, because that's my name, and... AC, it's September, so we'll call it the Skylark AC-9. How about that? There we go. Okay, now that we're not being kidnapped anymore, let's go find Josh, I suppose. Since he's flying back towards this planet here and then landing. So if I keep my foot on the pedal here, it'll take us about 5 minutes to get over to the planet there. Or I can just be really lazy and engage the pulse drive, like the tutorial in the bottom corner keeps telling me to do. Whoosh! Okay, let's go park the car next to Josh's, shall we? Oh, what's that thing underneath your ship? I wonder, can you put the ship in hover and then maybe just jump out of it while you're hovering over the planet? Just out of sheer curiosity. Oh, Josh says yes, you can apparently. Looks like it's auto-aligning itself. I don't know why the name hasn't changed. Oh, the name has changed, just not on the cockpit seat for some reason. What's this thing? Beam down to planet. It's quite high up, isn't it? Ah, what do I need to do real quick? While my camera isn't glitching out, let's see. Install the mission radar. Let's get this done before we crack on with anything else, shall we? Is that it? Yes, that's it. Okay, cool. So, what's our reward for this, then? Pre-packaged weapon units and a whole lot of ammunition. Yay! Guns. Upgrade my multi-tool some more. Let's store all of these cakes on my spaceship. I don't think I need them for the moment. It's good of the game to give me them, though. Okay, what's next? Salvaging. Excavate 5 Corvette modules. Reward. Windows. Yay. Excavate advanced modules from salvage containers found buried on some worlds. Scan planets with the Starship Scanner to detect buried salvageable scrap. In addition to determining the aesthetics of the ship, many modules also enhance specific stats, like damage potential or shield strength. Okay. I'm guessing that's why we're on this planet, then. This has got scrap containers, I think. Oh, cool, I can scan things outside the ship without having to actually get out. Ah, salvage container, it's all the way over there. Okay. There's one. Now, there's another, it's close by, though. Beam down, what's this thing? Oh, cool, there's a teleporter out there that I can use to get back up the ship. I'm guessing that means I don't spend launch fuel either. So I can save time and resources on crafting fuel for the launch thruster. Hooray. Right, new planet, so we need to scan everything again. The game isn't too loud or quiet, is it, by the way? I know I've asked that like 3 times now already, but just need to make sure. If anybody's going deaf or if anybody can't hear the game, please tell me. Whoa. Big fleet of capital ships just warping in from hyperspace. Oh, that's, okay, that's hostile wildlife, okay. Yeah, the red paw print icon above him means he's a predator, he's a predator sort of, species, and he's gonna try and attack me. Or at least he would if he hadn't gotten caught on the terrain. Haha. Ow. Sorry, it was him or me. And I prefer me. Yes, I know there's a thing over there. I'm gonna go and get it. I'm just getting distracted first looking at stuff. Oh. Well, you're friendly. You, however, are not. Go away. Hey, look, another big space bug. Attacking me, so, yeah. Even though it says meat eater. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like it's trying to kill me, so I'll leave it for the time being. Buried technology module. Give. Thank you. What on earth? Okay then. Oh, Josh is firing at me. Okay, of course he is. Was wondering what the hell that was. What are you doing? Right, anyways. Give this. Looks like we have to do some digging underground to get it. Okay. Let's find a nice good spot to start off, and let's start tunneling. I suspect this will open up into some sort of cavern, will it? Yes, it does. Okay. Thought so. Up. Aw, I was gonna get it. Oh well. It's the whole reason I was digging down here. Alright, let's see. I guess I'll go get this one instead. Cool, I love running uphill. Hello, little guy. Hello, little creature thing. Hello, unfriendly creature thing that I haven't seen before. Go away. Why is everything on this planet trying to kill me? Why is everything on here so far trying to kill me? First it was nearly freezing to death right at the start. Then it was people building bases so that I couldn't go ahead and put my refiner down to get off the damn planet. Then it was the French guy kidnapping me from the fucking space station and then taking me to a whole bunch of angry robots. Now there's at least 2 animal species on this planet that aren't friendly. Someone doesn't want me playing No Man's Sky tonight. I've lost the marker for the thing. Where is it? Fuck's sake, has somebody taken it again? No, it's up there. Okay. Try and tag it so it doesn't disappear off the screen. Right. And there's angry things behind me, isn't there? He's right behind me, isn't he? Haha. Ow. See, I was going to leave you alone, but no, you decided to try and eat me first. Yeah, normally I wouldn't care if it wasn't for the fact that it attacked me twice, and it's taken off like 50% of my shield. Why are sentinels now attacking me? What is this shit? Oh. Why are we doing this? Why didn't I just play something else? Could all of the angry animals that are trying to kill me please come here so I can get it over with and finally get on with the damned mission? Right, everyone go away, I'm busy. Hey, another habitation unit, cool. Okay, let's fill all of this back in. Yeah. Oh, go away, will you? What's this? Copper. I'm gonna go and grab that from you. Yes, please ignore the thing in the top right of the screen, by the way, if you can see it. That's just the alert status for the robots. For some reason, they're hunting me down. I don't know why. I've done nothing wrong. Literally, I haven't done anything to provoke them. I've been staying out of their way this whole time. So I don't know why they're coming after me. Fuck off! Go away! What the hell is leading these things to me? Jesus Christ, bro. The game isn't usually this much of a pain in the ass, by the way. I'm guessing they bumped the difficulty up throughout this expedition here. Well, that robot's not shooting me, or if it is, it's missing, so let's just ignore it for the time being. But also because Sentinels are a pain in the arse. If you kill them, they'll stop attacking you, sure. But once they die, they call in reinforcements, and basically your want level goes up. And more robots appear, more Sentinel units, and tougher units end up appearing as well. Really, the only way to avoid them is just to run the hell away and hide. Right, where's my spaceship? Because the closest thing now is too far away. My ship is all the way back over here. Oh, God. Okay, gotta do some more long-distance sprinting. Cool. Stop putting the fucking targets we run. Don't care. I'm trying to find other stuff nearby. So this has been an eventful start, hasn't it? I'm starting to think maybe we should have just gone ahead and played the regular mode for maybe it's the first week or something, because again, the expedition is on for 6 weeks. And started, I think, a few days ago. And it has a 6-week time limit to make sure everybody can complete it. Maybe we should have played normal mode, or survival, or permadeath, or something, just to get us started, and then switched over to this later on. I know you can do that. Oh, the Sentinels are getting upset with me again. So quick rundown on the Sentinels themselves again. They're basically the universal overseers. They keep the status quo. The status quo being, don't fuck around with things like, well, planets and wildlife, basically. Leave them alone and they leave you alone. But there's something going on with what seems to be all of the planets on this expedition here. All of the Sentinels are by default hostile. You can see on the left-hand side of the screen there for the info for the planet here. Sentinels, hostile patrols. So they'll aggro me the moment they see me, rather than waiting for me to try to mine something or attack any of the planetary wildlife. I'm guessing it's part of the story for the expedition where it said that the Sentinel horde is closing in or something. Cool, so that's an extra thing I have to avoid. I am not going to stop complaining. Oh dear. Well, shit. Let's go back to my ship and hope that this is just a one-off, folks. Some of my regulars will probably recognize what I'm about to start complaining about. Watch this. I'm pretty sure this game uses its own in-house engine. It's not supposed to be Unreal Engine. I don't know why this is happening. Shit. Sorry, I'm gonna have a quick drink. This sort of... No, this is a bit of a problem now. Fuck. Right, so. Sitrep. Again, some of my regulars might realise what I'm about to start complaining about when I just do my little demonstration there moving around. For some strange reason, VTube Studio is now lagging. I don't know why. It's not supposed to. As far as I can tell, this game doesn't use Unreal Engine 5. So there must be something else going on with it. If I tab out of the game like this, you can see it starts to somewhat go back to normal, but yeah. I don't know why it's doing this. Normally I wouldn't care because we, like, for example, we do something maybe as a one-off stream. I've been hyping this game up for the last week on Twitch as being this huge thing that we're going to do for the foreseeable future. Obviously I can't do that if after 1 hour VTube Studio is going to start breaking on me. It's a bit impractical. Shit. Hmm. Two seconds, folks. I don't know if anybody's talking. As far as I can tell, OBS should still be working. I think I'm still connected to Twitch. Talk among yourselves for a moment. I'm going to go and Google something real quick. I want to know what's going on here. Is it doing this on the application itself? Let's see. It is, actually. It's not just on the output. It's doing it on the... It's doing it on the thing itself. Right. Like it's doing it on the recording application too. Are your frames capped on the games that you play? Someone saying 4 months ago. I find that helps a lot. Well, I do have frames capped. I never saw the point in doing uncapped frame rates, especially since my monitor was about 74 Hz, I think. I was playing on 60 anyways. I'll double check again, but yeah, no, max FPS, 60. So what's going on there? Jesus Christ. Sorry, I do apologise for the technical issues here, folks. For those who've never been here before, this is a problem we've had on a couple of other games. Like I said before, typically things that run Unreal Engine 5, because Unreal Engine 5 is a piece of shit and it doesn't work properly. And it has memory leaks out of the wazoo. Why it's doing it on this, I genuinely don't know. Ugh. Lower settings, Josh says. Don't know if that'll help. I mean, I can try it. It's already on, I think, 2 out of 4 for the graphical settings. I can try sticking it on low, see if that does anything, like standard. No, that's made things much worse. Wow, okay. Oh dear. Jesus Christ. Sorry, let me just save real quick. How do you do this? Right, like that, okay. Restore point saved. Yeah, you can see now that I've closed it, it's all fine. Great. What the hell? Right. There's a couple of forum threads here talking about it. Give me a moment. I will put the game back on in a moment. I do apologise for this, folks. I genuinely, honestly didn't think this would happen. If the tone of my voice and my repeated complaining isn't cluing anybody in, I'm a bit fucking disappointed with this, I'll be honest. There's someone here who was talking about the issue, saying that they managed to fix it by they're saying it was switching the game to another GPU. What? I've only got the one GPU, it's my graphics card. What? What on earth? Well, that can't be it then, can it? English is probably not this fellow's first language. Somebody coming along and asking him how he fixed it, and he's saying, quote, "All I done was went to graphics settings and changed the game onto another graphics. Full stop." What? I don't know what that means. Let me check something real quick. Oh, sorry. Wasn't what I am intended to do. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about changing there. Can't see anything. What? Someone's saying go into the task manager and set, I think, VTube Studio's priority to high? I'm not quite sure. It should already be on high priority though. I think that's one of the settings on here. Sorry about this, folks. We'll get back to the game in a moment, hopefully. Set GPU priority, that's one of the settings on here. There's nothing to configure, it's a yes or no option, so I guess that's doing what it's supposed to. What am I supposed to do for this? Set priority high. Changing priority of certain processes could cause system instability. It's already unstable, do it anyway. Gotta laugh, otherwise I'll cry. Basically. See, one of the troubleshooting things on the official GitHub for the VTube Studio thing says started as an admin, but then one of the things I saw on a Reddit thread said started not as an admin. What? It's already running as admin anyway. I don't know, we'll try it again, I suppose. It's been like an hour and a half already. Worst case scenario, we end at like the 3-hour mark. I'm incredibly disappointed, and with the reveal that the first episode of our No Man's Sky adventure is also our last. I certainly hope that's not the case, I really do. But I don't know what's causing this, and I don't know how to fix it. This is why I used to really like tinkering around with computers and whatnot. I am very much into technology. But this is why, as I've been getting on in years, I'm really starting to fucking hate computers, I really am. Because a lot of the things that I'm reading is, as with any other PC issue, all of the things that I'm seeing are, oh yeah, there's no one fix, and it could literally be anything, down to restarting your computer, reinstalling everything, doing this, that, everything with the registry editor. All sorts of bullshit. Yes, that's always been my biggest gripe with computers, especially, like I said, a couple of years down the line, is the fact that they can never be simple. There's no one fix for anything. And half the time, the laundry list of recommended fixes don't actually fix anything. Sorry, I'll cease my complaining. We'll try this one more time. If it doesn't work, I'll make the depressing announcement on Twitter, and then that'll be the end of it, I guess. If it doesn't work, we'll play the rest of the game here up to its conclusion. If any friends of mine, if any VTuber friends and Discord friends of mine are interested, I'm more than willing to play this game on my off time, but if it's not going to be compatible with, you know, streaming, and if it's not going to play nice with VTube Studio, then fuck it, we just won't stream it. That'll just be it. Okay. Right. Back to it. Let's see if what I did before has had any effect. Okay, we need to find more of these module things. Let's have a look. Let's mark that one, hop into the driver's seat, and get going. Again, it's not the game that's lagging. It's the fucking VTube Studio thing that I'm using. I always thought it was only doing it on the output, by the way. Like, any friends of mine, any regular viewers who have been with us when we've played things like Helldivers or Abiotic Factor or Palworld and what have you, I always thought it was just the output on Twitch that was doing it. No, I went onto the actual recording application itself, and it's lagging even on there as well, so that's got me further confused. Like, it's visibly stuttering even when I focus the window. Very strange. I stand by what I was waffling about for most of the stream, though. This is a very fun game. The only issues I'm having are my usual issues, where I can't stream things for some reason. Yeah, things don't play nice on my PC. I don't know. I don't fucking know why. It's a sign. It's someone telling me, Arthur, just play old games instead. Stop trying to play anything past 2010. You know what? I might have to start doing that. Let's mark this, fly towards it because I'm a lazy. And because the terrain around here is pretty rough, it'll be tough to navigate anyways. Especially now that I know that I can just fly over here, put the ship into hover, and then jump back into it when I'm done. That's pretty useful. Because otherwise what happens if I open up the Starship menu here, what happens is this thing, the launch thruster, you see the fuel thing there, the 100% energy, that goes down every time you take off. By default it uses 25% of the fuel that's in it. And then you have to construct, where is it? This thing here, Starship launch fuel. It costs 1 metal plating, which is 50 ferrite dust, and 40 dihydrogen crystals. So if you're low on resources, it can be quite pricey, especially if you're going to keep getting out of your ship to look at stuff and then hop back into it and fly around again. Okay, we've done the mission. Nice. Let's see. Let's fill the hole in again, because I'm OCD like that. Okay, we got some more Corvette parts. Neat. My inventory is nearly full. I'll have to do something about that. What's this? Sticky honey. Okay. Consume. Exosuit nutrient system will restore 20% life support power. I'm on 70. Yeah, sure. Why not? Eat. Windows pack. I should probably go ahead and free up some space in my inventory before I do that, shouldn't I? Let's put these in the ship itself. This isn't a spaceship part, this is buried treasure. Yes, I can sell this. Okay, cool. Hey, bunch of windows. Cool. Okay, what's next? Cruising. Engage autopilot for 30 continuous seconds. Sounds easy enough. Let's head back into space and stick the autopilot on, shall we? Autopilot management, maintain flight path. There we go. Now our ship will keep flying forwards. Yep, the speed there says 299 units, and I can just sort of wander around and do stuff. A bit of a visual bug with that. For some reason it's showing us open when it's closed. Can't attach these windows, it just says invalid position. Oh well. Hey, there we go. Cruised hands-free for 30 seconds. Yay. What do we unlock from that one? These look like starship weapons. Cool. Nice. Okay, next mission. Can't take the sky. Haha, I get it. Firefly reference. Current objective. Leave the star system. But the hyperdrive is a little bit broken, so I need to fix it up. Need a bunch more metal and need some microprocessors. Okay. First things first, back to the space station so we can have a look at these module things that we got. Okay, let's go park the ship up, and then we'll take a look at the new bits and pieces we've acquired. If it looks like I'm staring off to the side a few times, I'm trying to keep an eye on the stream output to make sure it's working properly this time. Haven't heard any complaints about the audio, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that's fine. Let's see, right. Whole bunch of stuff, okay. Let me take care of this first, please. These guys here working on their own ships, I think. Modify mine, let's take a look. What do we got? We've got another one of these habitation things, cool. I did see something called an internal stairway, so I guess I can build like an upstairs bit. How do I, let's remove these and I'll build an upstairs section. There we go. What's this thing? A walkway. Compact-sized living area. Interesting. Don't really know where to put this, so I'll leave it for the time being. I've only got one of them. What else we got? Ooh, I need to stick my reactor and my guns back on, don't I? We got a few little decorative pieces, okay. Haven't got enough to make the ship look nice and neat, though. I suppose I could put this on the back, couldn't I? If I rotate this around. I mean, this thing looks pretty cool, but again, I've only got one of them. If I put that there, it's going to look a little bit uneven. And a few more decorative bits and pieces. Alright. Where did that just go? Where's that window gone? It didn't go where I thought it was going to. Or did it? I think it did. Maybe I just can't see it. Let's confirm changes. I'll go and take another look inside. Ah, I need to build some stairs, don't I? Because I can't actually get up there. Let's see, internal stairway. Oh, this is just 50 ferrite dust. Cool. Where should I put this? Shouldn't really put it there. That's a bit too close to the exit. Place it here. And then I can go upstairs like this. There we go. And now I've got some nice looking windows on the side here, and this one at the front. Looks kind of weird like this, but oh well. I don't have a third one of these segmented window things to just like place there, so it'll have to do for the time being. Actually, could I remove that and then maybe put the rounded window on instead? Edit placed parts. Remove. Does this work instead? Kinda, I guess. Sort of. I mean, it looks a bit neater, I suppose. Oh well. Right. What else am I doing? Right, yes, we need to fix up the hyperdrive, don't we? I'm pretty sure this thing next to the building station is supposed to be a storage box you can put, yes it is, you can, I guess you can put Corvette parts in here and then pick them up from wherever the hell else you want later on. Can I? Yes I can put them in there from my ship, lovely. Don't ask why my cargo hold is full of cake, okay? Just, don't worry about it. Okay, let's see. A few little treasure things I can go ahead and sell. Cool. These things I still need to install, right? Where is it? Cyclotron Ballista. Let's plug this in first. Everyone should have a cargo hold full of cake. Exactly, why not? Dyson pump, this is a nice big upgrade for it. And another upgrade module, cool. Asymmetric delimiter, which does a whole lot of stuff. Nice. Okay, hyperdrive is broken, what do I need to fix it? A couple of microprocessors and some more metal. Right. First things first, microprocessors. Let's go shopping. This should take us closer, there we go. I did phase 1, now got other people dragging me into Warframe. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, as I was complaining about before, if this game is going to do the usual thing of lagging repeatedly, then this will unfortunately be the only stream we do for it. I really do apologise for that, folks. Hopefully I'll be able to find some way of fixing it, because I would like to stream this some more. If that doesn't work though, Josh, if you'd like to, I am more than happy to play this with you off-stream though, just like whenever the hell we're both available. In between doing Helldivers and other things, of course. If it dies, I'll drag you back when we're both offline. Yeah, exactly. Okay, each space station has one of these things, a trade terminal. Many games, not much time. That describes me perfectly, yes. Too many games, not enough time, yes. Graham, I will go ahead and refund you there. I do apologise, I'd forgotten I'd left that on from last time. I'm so sorry about that. We're not playing Wreckfest, unfortunately, so yeah, that doesn't count. Sorry, but also hello, how you doing there? How's your day been? Where is it? Twitch keeps removing all of my important buttons, where is it? Here it is. Yeah, sorry about that, I'll refund this for you. We're not doing that, we're playing the wrong game, you see. Here you go. That should be your points back, I'll go and quickly turn them off. We will be doing Wreckfest again soon, though, at some point soonish. So, don't worry about that. But yes, hello, how are you doing? How's things? Good lord. It's been an interesting night so far. We've had technical issues and we've been kidnapped. So yeah. Stream could be going a bit better, I'll be honest. Microprocessors, can't afford them. Can't even afford one. Too expensive. So let's see if we can't sell these treasure things we've been getting. Let's have a look. Sell this. Let's see. What else? Well, I can sell these bits and pieces from those animals that were attacking me. That should get me a pretty penny. Free up another inventory slot. I need 3 of these things. I can just afford it. Cool. Okay, there's no copper or metal here for trade on the terminal, so I'll have to go hunting for that myself. Ah, this thing from my spaceship. Completely forgot about that. The rare scrap metal that I found. Oh, sorry, I'm talking to this little alien fellow instead. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of alien life forms you can meet, like different species. Some of them are sentient, like yourself, and you can talk to them. They've all got their own entire language systems. As you can see, I don't know any of his words. But since we've accidentally spoken to him, I'll get him to teach me one of the words of his language. Request dialect help, and then he'll teach me a word from a certain category that I pick. He squeaks at me. When I don't respond, he presents a list of language symbols instead. This one. There we go, I've learned the Gek language word for trade. Speaking of trade, let's sell this thing, because I don't need it. Okay. Hey, achievement, foundation. I achieved some sort of rank on a milestone thing. Cool. Basically, I did a lot of trading and a lot of money making. That's what it was. Don't worry about it. Okay. First things first, let's plug these processors in, and then let's see about getting some more metal to repair the rest of the hyperdrive. How much copper do I have? Hopefully enough. Let's see. Where's my ship? Not mine. Teleport to docked ship Skylark AC-9. That's it. There we go. Here's my spec ship. I should be able to place down my refinery in here, shouldn't I? Yes, I can. Fuel supply, gotta stick some carbon in to power the damn thing. Gotta stick some coal into it. Stick 120 units of copper inside, and we'll see what we get. That should give us 60 pieces of metal in about 15 seconds or so. My head's in the way there. There you go. Okay, is that enough, or do I need to put some more on to fire? Looks like that's actually yeah, we've got enough for it. Yeah, that should be fine. There we go. And it's fully fueled up as well. Bonus. Just organize my inventory. There we go. And that's the tutorial message on using the galaxy map to navigate these star systems, which we'll be doing in a moment once I put this away. It didn't put it away for some reason. Okay, why is there another portable refiner there? Okay, that was confusing. Anyway. Yes, I have read there have been a couple of bugs with this update here, but knowing Hello Games' recent history, as far as fixing the game up and adding new features has been, I'm not all that worried about bugs to do with the game itself. I completely trust that they'll fix any issues that are currently ongoing with the newest update there. Again, what I was complaining about before, my biggest gripe is VTube Studio lagging for no apparent reason. and having me stutter around constantly when I'm trying to move or talk. I don't know why that was happening. So I'm going to cross my fingers that it doesn't happen again. If it starts happening again and I somehow don't notice, please tell me, by the way. I'm relying on you guys for that. I will keep my eyes open. I'm keeping an eye on it while I'm playing this, but yeah. If you notice anything, please tell me. Okay, let's actually play the damn game, shall we? Right. Next objective, warp to another star system. Follow the expedition route to the next rendezvous point. In space, access the galaxy map by pressing X. Here's the galaxy, here's everywhere we can go. All of these bright sparks you can see, all of these dots, are individual star systems that you can actually travel to and explore. There's a lot of them. And it goes on for quite a while. Quite a while. Yeah. Okay, where are we? We are here. The path along the expedition is this way. I think that's the first rendezvous point. We need to get there first, but my hyperdrive doesn't have that much range. So we've got to make a couple of stops on the way there. The first one being this one here. Oh, goody. As I said at the start, part of the game is exploring and discovering things. If you're the first person to discover a star system, or a mineral type, or an animal, or a plant, that sort of thing, you get to give it a custom name and then upload it to the online discovery service. The first person to get to this star system has named it 003 the Squeakquel for some reason. I don't fucking know why. I already hate whoever did that. But we have to go there. It's along the path towards our objective, so... oh well. Off we go. Gonna take another drink, just to soothe my throat. Okay, we've travelled 103 light years so far. Wonderful. And we completed the mission. Can't take the sky. Something something Firefly reference. What's going on? What's happening? What's attacking me? What? Why are Sentinels scanning my ship? What? What have I done now? Oh, great. Okay, for some reason Sentinel combat ships are now attacking us. I don't know why. Go away, busy. Stop giving me tutorial pop-ups in the middle of something. Why are they attacking me? I don't have any contraband on my person. What? Ugh, great. Well, I'm being shot, so we'll need to try and fix this, won't we? I'm not trying to land, I'm trying to lock onto somebody. Stop saying landing sequence unavailable. I'm trying to lock onto a target. Yeah, who the fuck is shooting me? Where is he? I'm not trying to lock onto someone, you div. Oh, for God's sake, fine. Not quite sure why we're being attacked by System Authority spaceships right when we've jumped into a new star system here. It's not telling me why they're attacking me, it's not letting me lock onto my targets, so I guess let's just fly away and ignore them. That's the best thing I can hope for. God. Sean, if you're watching this, fix your fucking game, please. I like you, but fix the damn thing. Thank you. Anyways, while we're out of range, let's do some asteroid mining, shall we? Because the pulse engine that we're using to do our boost jumps all around the star system to get the places quickly, they use a fuel called tritium, and you mostly get that from blowing rocks over, for Christ's sake. Okay, my ship's actually getting destroyed here, so I need to get a wriggle on. For some reason they're following me and blowing me up, I don't know why. Seriously, if anybody knows what I've done to piss the Sentinels off, please tell me. I need an explanation here. Am I out of range yet? Good. Go away and leave me the fuck alone. Piss, yeah, probably. Hey Dumpy, how you doing? I'd like to say we've been having a good stream so far, but unfortunately we haven't. It's been a bit of a downer, to be honest. like I said before, the jank that comes with a new update, I don't mind that. People on multiplayer being assholes and building base computers everywhere on the starting planet to stop people from, you know, gathering materials, sure. I can understand that. The easiest fix for that is turn multiplayer off. I understand that. The lag issue that I've been having with VTube Studio for no good reason, that's less understandable. Getting attacked by sentinels the moment I warp to a new system, that's less understandable too. Again, what am I in combat with? Where is it? It's nowhere near me, it's just saying somebody else is in combat and for some reason I'm getting dragged into it. Nothing's damaged at least, so whatever. Is this the expedition? It is, yeah. I'm starting to think we should have just played normal mode, and then I could have done the expedition on my own time. Ugh. Right, what's the next quest? Oh look, the next quest. Defeat 3 Sentinel Interceptors. So maybe I should have gone ahead and took on the starships then. Oh well. What's the rewards for this one? Because I didn't see before, because I was busy getting shot. 10 inventory slots, yay. 10 lots of life support gel and a banned hyperdrive upgrade. Yeah, I usually wait a spell before doing the expedition when things have calmed down. Might have to do that myself, yeah. Okay, inventory upgrades. Let's buy some slots. They're free after all. More inventory space, cool. Yeah, along with that, we've also been having the issue of VTube Studio has been lagging for no good reason. I've tried changing the priority for it on Task Manager, I've restarted the game, and yeah, we're just gonna see what happens. It was about an hour and a half into it or so. Reported about 10 bases yesterday after warping to a known close to center hotspot. Yeah. Is that how you get rid of the planetary bases, is it? I was saying at the start as well, the whole point of this expedition, from what I read, was you are using these new Corvette things as a mobile base. You're basically using them as space camper vans, like RVs. Why are people building base computers all over the first planet and then ignoring them? That's what I don't understand. Like, the only purpose for it is griefing, right? There were communication beacons everywhere, but no one could add new ones because some dickheads were building no edit permission tiny bases everywhere. Yeah, go figure. So I couldn't leave my message. I think we might just do that, to be honest. Oh, fuck. Actually, I could just turn multiplayer off, couldn't I? Fuck other people. I don't really care about them, to be honest. I only really cared about it in the sense of, like you, Josh, and anybody else who might have wanted to come along, but if other people are going to be annoying, then fuck them. Luckily, this also allows me to flag their Steam for being griefing, spiteful pricks. That's always fun. Yeah, let's just do that, shall we? Go away, everybody. You're not part of my adventure. Thank you. Everybody get the fuck out. That's better. Wow, rude, you don't care? Of course I care. What are you talking about? What I'm saying is I don't care about all of these other people. They can go fuck themselves. I was playing with Josh before, and then he got dragged into doing Warframe, so yeah. Anyways, what I'm busy keeping an eye on now is, sorry, my throat's been really bad today, I don't know why, I do apologise, folks. Apparently my voice is deteriorating and not getting better. Graduation when? No, I'm kidding. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Sorry, off topic. What was it? My smooth brain's already forgotten what I'm talking. Yes, right now my priority is I'm keeping an eye on my stream output to make sure it isn't lagging still. Because I was talking about at the start, making this a big fixture of our streaming schedule, and now I don't know if I can. Because if my model is going to start lagging 40 minutes into the game, then we can't play it, can we? Like, it's not going to happen. It's a pain in the ass, it really is. Also, did I hear Warframe? I think you did, yes. Yeah, Josh is playing Warframe, apparently. I haven't played it in ages. Last time I played it was years and years back, like, God, what, 2017, 2016, I think? I don't know. And honestly, reading all of the complicated new shit they've been doing to it, I've just had no desire to go back to it. Ugh, even if it is free to play. Why is this lagging? I turned multiplayer off, bro. Come on. I don't know, maybe it's just loading all of the NPCs in or something. Yeah, seems like that's it. There's a lot of ships parking on the station here now. Okay, next objective. Defeat 3 Sentinel Interceptor units. Interceptors are elite combat units patrolling deep space. I'll compress the entirety of Warframe into one sentence. Content islands, grinding, and number crunching. I know, yes, that's why I'm not playing it anymore. From what I've read, the formula hasn't changed, so as far as I'm aware, I've had my fill. There's no reason for me to go back. I've already played it. I've already had my fixture of it. I've already had my fix. Engaging planetary sentinels will trigger suppression measures. Increase your wanted level to draw interceptor attention. Oh, fun. We have to get the feds on our ass and then shoot them. Okay, let's go and do that, shall we? What do you mean? It's super fun running ESO. I don't know what that is for literal days because the Vandal weapons you get there are 2.5% drop chance per part. I can, yeah, okay. That's been the other thing I've always enjoyed. Heavy air quotations. Always enjoyed about that game, yeah. That's been the other thing I've always enjoyed about that game, is the advertised drop chance of various things being lower than what they actually are. Yeah. Well, the actual drop chance being lower than the advertised. Sorry, all of the trouble we've had tonight is making me incredibly flustered. It's making my brain overheat a little bit. I do apologise, folks. I'll just shut up for a bit, shall I? Oh, and the set of starter weapons with a different colour scheme and are slightly stronger. Yeah. But of course, that's how they get you, isn't it? They're going for the completionists, basically, who are going to be like, right, I need them, otherwise I haven't 100% of the game. And it'll make neurons in my brain fire off in bad ways. Okay, provoke interceptors by increasing wanted level. So we're going to go to this radioactive planet over here that has aggressive sentinels on it, and we're going to piss off the space feds. Wish us luck. Sometimes stream goes haywire and you have a bad day. I'll shut myself. No, don't worry about it. Keep talking, it's fine, seriously. I could do with other people talking to me right now. It sort of distracts from all of this. All of this shit that's going on with the stream. Again, like I've said, like I told you as well, and like I've said before, I have played this game before, so a lot of the jank with the multiplayer part of the expeditions, people being, you know, cunts to each other on here, I'm used to that. Updates not going as smoothly as they should be, I'm used to that as well. Hello Games are going to fix it, I trust them. It's just the whole thing of my VTube Studio lagging on top of that. That was just the icing on top of everything. That just sort of made my brain go, oh for fuck's sake, why bother? If anybody knows, by the way, I'm still open to hearing suggestions. If anybody knows why VTube Studio sometimes lags with a lot of games for no reason, please tell me potential fixes. I'd like to know. Please. Okay, here's a sentinel. Let's shoot him. Fuck him. Bang. Combat supplies. Thanks for the bullets, dickhead. More sentinels over there. I think what we do now is hop back into our ship and then try to fly away, and then it spawns an interceptor spaceship in. There we go. Okay, bring it, you sons of bitches. There we go, now I can use my autopilot target lock. Right, come here. Yeah, it generally keeps your ship pointing in the same direction as where the other ships are, but you still have to do all of the aiming yourself. And of course you'll get instances like this where you both just pass each other, rather than actually stopping and firing. Warps in with freighter, nothing personal, just getting that bounty. Fuck off. You're my friend, but I will shoot you down if it comes to that. He says in his starter M Corvette with a photon cannon and a cyclotron ballista. With no rocket launchers whatsoever. You're free to try. I know, that's what I was joking about. Bang. Okay, one down. Still need two more. Reinforcements. There they are. Come here, you son of a bitch. Yeah, if it looks like my ship's spinning, it's literally just because we're going past each other repeatedly, like that.
Shield down. Technology recharge.
There we go. Quick combat recharge. I really should have put rocket launchers on my ship here. I only have the cyclotron ballista that the rewarder gave me and the photon cannon that the starter modules gave me. I don't have anything that deals damage to just an unshielded ship's hull. Okay, I've just got to defeat one more interceptor and then that's the challenge done. But there's two of them now, so yeah. Eat plasma, you son of a bitch. Aha. There we go. That's the mission done. Let's get the fuck out of here, shall we? Again, the more sentinels we destroy, the more pissed off they're getting with me. If we want them to go away permanently, we have to try and outrun them. Like this. There we are. And that should be it. Is the wandered symbol gone? The wandered symbol is gone. Good. Wasn't that fun, boys and girls? Okay, let's install this hyperdrive module, shall we? What's this thing? Open this up. Hey look, a Sentinel exosuit fragment. What's this do? Its exact effect upon suit performance is impossible to predict before the nanite foam is fully spread within the exosuit's systems. Yep, that sounds perfectly safe. Let's go ahead and use it. Impossible capacitor. This modification for the exosuit glows with a sinister purple light, its circuits shifting each time they're observed. A seeping nanite foam floods the module, targeting fuel efficiency and shield strength. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I guess that's like jetpack fuel or something, and my personal defensive shields. Cool. Okay, give rewards, please. Hey! Crafting supplies. Sweet. That's worth it. No, it is good that they're giving me all of this stuff for free. These are quite expensive items if you're just buying them, or trying to make them yourself. Well, somewhat expensive. Anyway. Okay, what's next? Get to the first rendezvous point. Okay, and I'll get some more hull pieces. Sweet. Sign in at the first rendezvous station. Sentinel authorities have become actively hostile towards traveler entities. Yeah, I noticed. Starship trade has been forbidden. Interstellar travel is dangerous. Imprint your iteration signature at each rendezvous station core. A mass collection of traveler signatures within each system is required to restore neutral Sentinel traveler relations. And I'm guessing the community has already completed that challenge because the bar is full. Suggested path is on the galaxy map. Significant journey may be required to reach the rendezvous point. Yes, that's the green path we are following. Okay, let's take a moment to take stock of everything, shall we? Right. Let's put a rocket launcher on the ship, shall we? I need something that can deal with unshielded spaceship hulls. Okay, need some copper and need some condensed carbon. But we can start installing it so that I know what I'm doing.
Technology installed.
Right. So I need to find some copper and then not refine it. Okay. Let's install this too, just for funnies. There we go, what's this do? Outlawed Polished Vacuum Drive, a suspicious black market modification for the hyperdrive. Bypassing nearly every galactic standard for workmanship and safety, this upgrade module affects warp cell efficiency. And it makes my warp cells doubly efficient. Cool. So what that means is I get more hyperdrive travel out of my hyperdrive charge here. Coolio. Speaking of hyperdrive, let's go and jump again, shall we? There we go, so since we can go a bit further now, let's see. Here we go. I would approach the space station so you can land rapidly. Oh, we're doing that, don't worry, I'm just trying to get to the rendezvous point first. Actually, while we're on the way there, can I stop off at the space station to buy some copper? Let's have a look. Because I know some stations sometimes have raw materials in them, like different kinds. Localized earth minerals, various other generic resources, that sort of thing. I know obviously it'd be a lot cheaper, literally, to just go and mine some copper myself, but this is the faster method, and frankly, I'm in a hurry, so, yeah. Actually, let's change the color of my suit as well, shall we? Let's keep the same colors, but we'll change how the colors are laid out. I think I'll have the primary color be red and the secondary be white instead. Just get distracted doing this again. There we go. That should do it. Cool. Wait, did I change my torso one? I don't think I did. Let's have a quick check. No, I didn't. I'm stupid. Safe. There we go. Slick. Aha! Copper. Let's buy all of it. Why not? I've got the money for it at this point. What else did we need? Condensed carbon. Okay, let's go and grab some of that. Let's go and acquire some. Oh, I've completed another thing here. Flight path. Pilot the Corvette for 100,000 units in total. Cool. And we get a pack of hull modules. Nice. Can I use these? Can I find anywhere good to put them? Or will it look rather patchwork again? Yeah, I think it's going to look patchwork again. These engine covers would look quite nice on the sides there, but... yeah, I've only got one of them, for some reason. Oh well. it's the same with this thing as well. This thing looks cool, but looks like it's designed to, yeah, go on the sides like that. And I only have the one. What are these things? Ducting joints. Oh, I've got some heavy scaffolding as well. Whatever the hell that's for. Structural support. Oh, I'm guessing these are just like generic building blocks that you can use to space other pieces out then. Okay. Gotcha. Well, let's leave it as some weird space camper van for the time being, shall we? If I get some platinum, I can build an on-ship refiner unit. Cool. Need some more gold, and then I can build a cooking unit and do some cooking, because yes, that's a thing on here as well. You can use all sorts of animal materials, animal products, and floral matter to cook things, which was expanded when the fishing update came out, because yes, the game has a fishing system in it as well, why wouldn't it? Remember, it's the golden rule of video games: if there's a fishing minigame, your game is automatically great. Okay, let's keep going to our destination, shall we? Oh, actually, since there's a huge asteroid field out here, let's do some quick mining. Notice how nice and quiet and non-chaotic things are now that I've turned the multiplayer off. I feel like instead of doing the expedition, what I should have done is play that abandoned mode instead, just so I can be by myself. Haven't tried that yet. I'd like to. It sounds interesting. Yes, all of those alien life forms we've been meeting, like I said earlier, the abandoned mode, that gets rid of them. You can't see anybody, and the Galactic Trade Network is greatly limited to materials that are already on it, and very basic lineups of stuff. There's no inhabited settlements, so you can't meet other travelers out and about. You're completely on your lonesome. Or so I hear, anyway. If I recall correctly, they added that to the game because one of the previous expeditions, called Adrift, focused on something like that, where you were essentially all by yourself in the universe, and you had to try and figure out what had happened, and try and find any sort of signs of life. I remember seeing people go onto the forums and say that they liked it so much that they wanted it put into the game as like a separate game mode. And then, yeah, earlier this year they did add it as a setting you can turn on in the difficulty settings when you're creating a new save. Just blowing up a whole lot of rocks, don't mind me. Oh, cool, we've completed another thing. Heavyweight, mine 40 asteroids. Nice. Let's go and claim my rewards for that, shall we? Corvette wing modules pack, and 2 starship inventory slots. Ooh, gimme. Useful. I think let's put the inventory slots in here, because I'm going to be putting more parts onto my ship, aren't I? Into the technology slots instead of the cargo spaces. Right, let's dock on the station again and see what we can do with these wing bits. Yeah, maybe I should have gone ahead and done the expedition myself on my own time and just played the game normally to start off with. Just played the default tutorial storyline instead. Ah well. We've done it now, and I was advertising from yesterday that we were starting the game by jumping headfirst into the expedition. Oh well. Oh, I haven't claimed the pack yet. Wait, yes I have. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Hey, tritium hyperclusters. Crack these open and they'll have even more tritium inside them. Like that. Okay, modify. I did take my wing parts out, didn't I? Hold on, let me have a look. Getting all scatterbrained now. Yes, I did, okay. Good. What are these things? What can I do with these, then? I'm guessing these are decoration. Yes, they are. 2 Arcadia wing modules, but at least I have 2 of them. They're quite big, though. Osprey wing module. These are a bit slimmer, but I've only got 1. That doesn't really help, does it? Arcadia S-foil. That looks like it goes on the side, and I've got 1 of them, because of course. Bleh. That's disappointing. Stop trying to give me an asymmetrical ship. It's making the OCD part of my brain hurt. Okay, let's remove these windows, shall we? They just look janky from the inside anyway. Let's take these thrusters off and see what we can do to put some of our new decoration on. Oh, the small bits at the back. Okay. Gotcha. Well, it looks neat, but where do I put the thrusters? Oh, I can stick them on top, like this. Okay. Sort of defeats the purpose of having the wings shaped like that, I think, but alright. I mean, it doesn't necessarily look too bad, does it? I don't know. Let's try some of those linking things, shall we? The structural support bits. Let's take a look at these. Okay, and then we'll try this maybe. Okay, that looks a lot sleeker, doesn't it? Could do with some parts to go on top of these joints here, but yeah. Does look at least a little bit better. Still need more decoration for the rest of it up here, though. Let's see. What else do I have? Nope, that's far too big. Oh wait, we've got that walkway thing, haven't we? Can I extend the cockpit outwards? Let's have a look. Is that what this is for? Let's see. It says +1 cargo slot as well, so could be useful. Not as small as I thought the part was going to be. It looks like it sits on top of it a bit better now, but yeah. Oh well, that's a bit of a shame. I mean, it could quite handily go on there or there, but ideally I'd like 2 of the things. Again, apologies, we'll get back to the actual game in a moment, folks, I promise. Guess that'll just have to stay as it is for the time being. Okay, let's take a look-see. Bunch of cargo storage things. Could be useful. Okay, we are still doing this. We still need to get to the first rendezvous station. Oh, and I'm still doing this as well, actually. Need more condensed carbon. Let's fly down to one of the planets here real quick and see if we can't find any. Hey, look, salvageable scrap. Let's get distracted, shall we, and go and search for some more Corvette pieces. Isotopic planet, so this is a radioactive world. Fun. And it looks like I'm coming in on the dark side of the moon. It's all dark, there's a lot of cloud coverage here. Is there a storm going on or something? I can't see anything. Planet 666. Yeah, it certainly seems like hell, doesn't it? Oh, I see land. Okay. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, so I don't crash. There we go. We're good. I think there's some sort of radioactive fog or storm going on. That's what this is. That's why I can't see anything. Lovely. Yep, there was a storm. Okay. Beam down to planet. There we are. What are these things? Sort of flying ball things, aren't they? Up, and some more little space worm eel things as well. I'm a very scientific person, have I mentioned that? Flying balls and space worm eel things. Yes. Well, I can see some, I think, condensed carbon over there. Yep, that's what that is. No salvage modules, though. Oh, fuck off, you. Gonna do some nothing in the void. Okay, have fun. Try not to get lost. Go, let's grab all of these. Oh, I think we've been spotted again. Okay. Sigh. Let's just go over here and try and wait for the sentinels to leave me alone. I've done nothing wrong, go away. Carbon. Actually, I'm running out of carbon now, I need some more. Like regular carbon. Oh yeah, that's some stuff. Oh, hello, little space jellyfish thing. Hello. I think you can look at some of the wildlife a bit closer on the Discovery thing here. Yes, you can. Okay, cool. Oh, look at the little jellyfish. He's got a face as well. Doesn't he look grumpy? Let's see. Encountered on planet 666, where they've adapted to the nuclear catastrophe that enveloped the planet. Their gentle wing beats belie their desperate hunger, their never-ending hunt. Gut analysis reveals a diet consisting almost entirely of a plant called gamma weed. So they eat radioactive plants for dinner. And then these are those strange flying sphere things. bro, that looks like the reflection from someone, like from a street somewhere. What on earth? That doesn't look like any location on the game here. That looks like someone's taken a photograph. Like a 360 degree or a panoramic picture or something like that. And they've applied it to some sort of in-game model. Is that genuinely what they've done for this? Crazy. Oh, look at the little bat rodent thing. Whatever the hell this thing is. Sorry, we're just looking at animals now. Don't mind us. More spheres, because why not? And that's one of those worm things. Additional observations. Creates beautiful webs. I'm sure it does. Not quite sure how, but I'm sure it does. Upload all of my pending discoveries, all of the things that I found, and this is how you get nanites, the rare currency. Not quite as rare as the super rare one, the quicksilver stuff, but still fairly rare. And yes, like the tutorial says here, nanites are earned from a variety of sources while you explore, and they're used to unlock upgrades. Blueprints are permanently learned once unlocked, but require crafting. Upgrade modules are one-offs, but can be installed instantly. Use nanites to buy upgrades, purchase one-off upgrades on the space station, unlock new blueprints on the space anomaly. The space anomaly is sort of like a travelling multiplayer hub / space station type thing that you can summon at any point in space, by the way. For those who wanted an explanation. Maybe you didn't, I don't know. Anyways, let's scan some more stuff, find some carbon. Because I still need some more regular carbon to tide me over. Ah, plants, this should be it. Go. Oh, if you're wondering why I didn't get those big red carbon crystals, by the way, it's because I can't. My multi-tool, you can see that I'm looking at it, the mining laser has changed into an X. This is because I need the advanced mining laser upgrade for it. And as far as I can tell, I don't know how to make that yet. No, I can't go ahead and install that. Okay. So, unless any of these expedition tasks give me that as a reward, I'll have to go ahead and learn how to make that on my own time and get it installed. Otherwise, I can't mine big minerals and then big crystals. Okay, this is going to be all of the rest of my condensed carbon, but we've got enough now to make the rocket launcher. Good. What's that thing? Well, it's mineable, apparently, because my mining laser is changing into an X. What is this? Oh, it's pure ferrite and carbon. Okay. Well, I can't see any salvageable scrap nearby. Let's hop back on the ship and do some low-orbit flying, see if we can't find any. If not, then we'll just crack on and go to a different star system. Whoosh! Nice big open expanse. If it wasn't for the fact that it's all rather grey and nuclear, it'd sort of remind me of a lot of the open fields and the hills around my neck of the woods where I live in real life. So, woods, sorry, the plains and the fields there, not the woods. What am I talking about? There's no trees here. Yes, again, aside from being a radioactive hellhole that someone has literally named 666, the place would be otherwise quite pretty. Especially with these weird hexagonal rock things. Not quite sure what's going on with those. Okay, let's pull the ship over and see if there's anything useful nearby, shall we? Well, I can see some salvage off in the distance there, so that's a good start. There's a sentinel below us. And there's some plants below us too. Along with a creature we haven't seen yet. Let's go and investigate. Go away, you. Oh cool, they spawned literally in front of me. Hup. Just launch myself away with the jetpack, there we go. Bugger off, shoo, I'm busy. I'm exploring. What's this thing? Some sort of weird blob with spikes on top of its head. Bruh, go away. Oh, that's a hostile plant, okay. And Sentinel is deactivated. Cool. Leave me alone. I'm trying to sightsee. Where's that thing that I just spotted? Where is he? Oh, there he is. What on earth are you, then? Oh, behaviour friendly. That's a nice change. Hello, weird little jumping blobby guy. Hello. Can I make some creature pellets? Let's try and feed one of these animals, shall we? Cost 60 carbon, right. So I need some more, carbon, clearly. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked again from my main objective. I've suddenly decided, hey, let's go and feed some animals, why not? Where's one of those little jellyfish things? I want to go and give some food to one of them. Well, he's up there, but, you know, I can't get up there, can I? Come here, you. Come here and be fed. Yes, you. Come here. Come on, little guy. There you go. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Interact with animal recently fed. Oh look, I can adopt it if I wanted to come and be my friend. Oh, look at his little face. Gently milk. Yeah, let's get an animal product, shall we? Why not? There we go. Milk sacks depleted, recharging. Who's a good boy? Okay. Now that we're finished being sidetracked, let's get back to it, shall we? What did we just get? Craw milk. Can drink it by itself, or can process it in a nutrient processor to, well, use in cooking. If I use it by itself, it'll restore 20% life support power. That's handy. Animal byproduct. This nutritious morsel can be easily farmed without harm to the animal that produces it. Good. I'm not one of those people who just guns down random friendly wildlife whenever I see it, as evidenced by the fact that I'm not currently doing so with this weird sphere thing. All of the times that I've played this game, the only times I've ever killed wildlife has been when they're attacking me first. And it's for the sake of getting them to stop fucking biting me. Right, what else? This thing. Grabberry. Yeah, sure, let's go and have this, shall we? Give. Berries. Cool. Delish. Maybe. I don't know. just mark that on the radar so I can go and find it easily. Okay, back to the ship.
Radiation protection. Foray.
Go away, stop following me, fuck off.
Warning. Sentinel drone.
I'll give you something to fucking stare at. Asshole.
Radiation protection.
If I stay here, will they see me?
Stabilizing.
Like, can they see me inside my ship? It says Sentinel searching and there's a countdown timer, so fingers crossed. Nope, they've gone. Good. Didn't want to get back in the pilot seat and start flying, because otherwise, that, again, that would call them the spaceships instead, and they'd come and start handling personnel in. Okay, let's go and check out the salvage container, shall we? Don't mind me just doing that to test things. Of course you're where I want to go again. Thank you. I was worried we'd stream this game without there being sentinels every 5 seconds. You know what, I don't care. Go away. I'm busy.
Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Don't care, mate. Mining. Fuck off. Ooh, rare item found. I'll investigate that in a moment when I'm not being shot. Let's see, is there any more salvage around here? Oh, hazardous flora. I walked straight into an angry plant. Go away. I can't easily see any more salvage containers around here, so let's go back to the ship and just leave, shall we?
Hostile scan detected.
Nope. Go screw yourself, thank you. Okay, next destination, let's see. We are going here. Sorry, just stretch my arms out a little bit. Again, another planet with aggressive sentinels. I guess that's going to be a theme for this expedition. Do I have anything valuable that I can go and flog? Let's see. Oh, this actually. Blackened Pinion. Approximately 978 years old. Although unconventional in design, superior build quality and premium materials have preserved this technology's value. Impractical to use in modern technology, it would still be highly prized by a collector, and it's worth about 624,000 units. Lovely. And we've got a few more little bits and pieces here for the ship. Fuel cover, an ambassador-class walkway, one of the little square pieces, and another structural support joint thing. Cool. There we go, slow down for the docking approach. There we go. Well, the bright side of having multiplayer disabled now, it's giving me the #1 slot for landing my ship here, so I'm landing much closer to all of the amenities over there. But of course, there's still a bit of a walk between the Corvette landing pads and the regular Starship landing areas. So I'm going to be lazy and take the teleporter anyway. Because it's what it's there for. Ooh, chromatic metal. Lots of it. Give.
Products received.
Pre-prepared metal. Love it. And can always do with some more ferrite dust, mostly for making fuel cells, because you need them to store antimatter inside of.
Products received.
So I'll just go ahead and buy all of this in lieu of spending ages mining it out myself. All of this stuff up here is all trade stuff. That's one of the other things you can do, is you can be an interstellar trader by using the info down here in the corner there, the type of system that we're in there, the type of economy there is, and running materials to the correct locations. So all of these things here are wanted by advanced materials economies. If you buy all of these and then end up in a system that has an advanced materials economy, it is pretty much guaranteed you will profit. That's basically how that works. Let's see. Sell listing. Nice.
Received.
Okay, let's stash these Corvette parts in storage, shall we? There we go. And back onto the ship. Can I build this thing? I can, apparently. Cool. Let's build the cooking unit, shall we? Why not? Somewhere to store all of my food, anyway. Access storage. Let's place that in there, that. Let's put all my cakes in there so that my cargo hold isn't full of cake. Good lord. Gotta move these to my inventory first before I can move them into storage. Alright, that's fine. Don't mind me just organizing my inventory. This can go in my pockets, it's life support gel, these can stay here, these are construction pieces. Well, these ion batteries, these are used for things like recharging shields and hazard protection, but you use them in crafting things sometimes as well, so. Okay, looks a bit neater now. Ooh, sugar. Delicious. Let's process some sugar, shall we? Use it later somehow. Stick that in storage. Okay, that's enough looking at my kitchen setup. Let's get back out into space, shall we? Next thing I need is an actual refiner unit, but I need some platinum for that. See if we can't find some more asteroid fields. Platinum is pretty rare, finding it out and about in space like this, so I won't spend too much time doing this. If I don't find any in these couple of rocks here, we'll just take off and I'll see about buying some later on if I can. Nope, that's just tritium, okay. Sounds like that's a fleet warping in, okay, cool. Well, they seem to be friendly at least. Aha! Much bigger asteroid field. Let's see if any of these have platinum inside, shall we? Usually rocks that have platinum in them look distinct compared to other space rocks in their area, so... Try to keep my eyes open. I say keep my eyes open. I'm just going to go ahead and hold down left mouse button and hope for the best. Just gotta pray I don't accidentally hit somebody innocent. Get them caught in the crossfire. Getting a bunch of tritium, a lot of gold, a bit of silver, but no platinum. Okay. Well, that's disappointing. But not unexpected. It's fine. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, there's another ship there as well. That's an NPC ship, and he's asteroid mining as well. Well, fine. I guess you can share the space with me, I suppose. Oh. Hey, what's this thing? An anomaly detector. Cool. Let's use this, shall we? Single-use geometric beacon that probes the surrounding area for near-space anomalies. Such objects are highly unpredictable. Sounds fun, let's use it. Okay. Object is searching for its host. Anomaly detector activated. Activate the pulse drive to assist. Let's see what we find, shall we? Detecting stellar anomalies, and it's probing a whole bunch of wavelengths. What do we got here? Oh, rare object located. What's this? Oh, cool. I've completed something. Encounter 1 anomaly. That's another milestone for the expedition. Hyperspace navigation station. What on earth? Ooh, inventory slots. Give. Incoming message, automated frequency. Yeah, hold on a moment. Sorry, I'm supposed to be doing something. Communication relay locked. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. What's this? I've never seen this before. This is new on me. Oh, it's just some numbers, okay. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? Sorry, just hydrating there. Strange, very strange. Should I touch this thing? Should I shoot it? Sorry. That might have been a little bit on purpose, but sorry nonetheless. Okay. Well, we encountered a deep space numbers station. Cool. That was strange. Alright. Let's keep going, shall we? And let's head to the first rendezvous point. Let's go and check in and try and see what we can do about this whole thing with the Sentinels, I guess. At the risk of jinxing things, maybe it's changing the core priority for VTube Studio has fixed whatever was going on with that, because I don't seem to be lagging anymore. Again, at the risk of jinxing it and making it lag again. It looks like it's working for the time being. It looks like it's behaving. And I came out of hyperspace in a damn asteroid field. God damn it. Okay, that's fine. Let's see, where's the space station? There it is. Expedition rendezvous system located. Imprint your iteration signature at the space station core. The final milestone requires a mass collection of signatures. Universal progress 100%, so I'm guessing it's already been completed then, the final milestone. Which means when I go ahead and finish up the expedition in its entirety, it should be ready to go ahead and claim the reward for that as well. I think that's what that means. Again, I haven't played this in quite a while, so yeah. All of the jank that we've had aside, all of the jank that we've had tonight aside, again, don't get me wrong, this is a very fun game, it's very relaxing. Especially when you take off the chaos of random multiplayer mode like that. I can imagine playing it with friends is very fun as well, from what little I was able to with Josh before he suddenly vanished. But yes, hopefully we've fixed whatever was going on with VTube Studio. I would like to keep playing this on stream, I really would. So I'm going to stop jinxing things by saying hopefully it's fixed, and we'll just keep playing, shall we? Let's just keep going. Right, where's the station core? I could take the stairs, or I could just do this, couldn't I? How are you? Hello, how you doing? Nope, didn't catch a word of that, I'm sorry, mate. Don't understand. The gecko retrieves a morsel from their pockets. It's some sort of grey entrail, a short tube stuffed with oily clumps of vegetative matter. They nod encouragingly and mime an eating gesture. Yep, sounds delicious. You enjoy that. By the way, teach me your language, please. I'm an idiot. Trader Cat Jonsberg yelps with excitement. They present their datapad and display a list of language symbols. This one. There we go. I've learned the word for the. Possibly the most important one, so good. Okay. Let's get ourselves registered so that we are legal citizens and the sentinels will stop attacking us, hopefully. Imprint iteration signature. Okay, that's the first one done. I've still got a few more to go. I'm guessing there's going to be more along the way. That's usually what they do with these expeditions. The final task on each phase, because there's a number of phases you guys have seen in the menu there, the final task is always something like reach a certain rendezvous point, either on a planet or on a space station like this. But that's phase 1 done. We had a few hiccups, but in one stream we've completed the entirety of phase 1. We're off to a roaring start, aren't we? So what's our rewards so far? Hull modules, Corvette blueprint poster plans, and yeah, these are just plans for some decorative posters that we can build. Cool. And we've got some hull modules to install. Lovely. Good start. Hello. I only caught one word there, my friend, and it was the word trade. Teach language, please. This. Thank you. Let's see. Platinum. Let's see. Is there any for sale here? Probably not. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. What a shame. There is some more copper here, though, so I'm going to grab some of that, because chromatic metal and copper are always important. Give. Okay, what's our next objective? Phase 2. Oh, okay, it's the first objective. Sign in at the second station. And we'll get some habitation modules. Cool. I guess that goes onto this one here, Advance Expand. Yep, install modules to increase inventory capacity. Okay. Reward, collection of plantable seeds, and a hazmat gauntlet. I'm guessing that leads into this one, which is grow and harvest plants on the ship. Oh look, we're going fishing at some point. Lovely. Catch a variety of fish. Perform a 30-second spacewalk. Cool. Visit a lush world. That gets us the fishing rig. Catch fish. That gets us some weapons for some reason. And cook some seafood, which gets us some more hull pieces. Right, it's been about 3 hours. I'm going to keep going for a little bit. We usually end our streams at the 3-hour mark, and I'm going to keep going just because of the size of the game here. Again, the how long it takes to play and that sort of thing. We're going to keep going for a bit, but also so I can confirm that this is now working properly. Because I do want to keep playing this further down the line if my repeated babbling about doing such hasn't already clued you in. Yes, the fact that VTube Studio keeps lagging for some of these games does piss me off to no end, it really does. But if this has fixed it, then maybe we'll have to try a couple of other things again. Maybe we can finally play Abiotic Factor some more. Fingers crossed on that front. I've been wanting to get back into that for a while now, and I haven't been able to play it. How's it going there? It's been about an hour and a half or so, and as far as I can tell, VTube Studio isn't lagging. I don't think I'm lagging, so yeah. Seems to be going quite well. Because it was so chaotic, I also turned multiplayer off so I could focus on actually getting the missions done. It's going pretty well. We've completed Phase 1. Hooray. Just 4 more to go now, and then we've completed the whole expedition. Take a look at these parts we've got, shall we? Multiplayer excursions do seem to be an issue, normal gameplay less so. I wouldn't necessarily mind the multiplayer aspect if it was just me and you. I had to turn it off mostly because of other people getting in the way, like all of that stuff. It was just getting intrusive. Like when I'm trying to do things like get onto stations and that sort of thing. I know that's like the whole point of expeditions, is it concentrates all of the player base into one specific part of the galaxy, but yeah. If it was just me and you and maybe a handful of others playing it, I wouldn't mind it so much. Hey, I've got a smaller, sleeker part that I can put on the front here, like this. Let's do that, there we go. And I've only got one of these Speedbird cowling things, god damn it. Well, one on there like that, one on there like that. I mean, it's patchwork as hell, it doesn't match, but yeah, sort of at least I've got coverings now for my engines, I suppose. Looks a bit more like a spaceship, I guess. Right, these two landing gears being this close to each other, gameplay-wise there's no issue with it, but the design-wise it's making me twitch, so I'm going to move this one forwards a little bit. There we go. That's better. Time for me to head off, but you have fun, I'll catch up at some point. Okay, we'll probably... If this is going to behave now, we'll probably be playing this again at some point, probably either tomorrow or Thursday, one of the two. So, yeah, hopefully I'll see you for then. But yes, I'll be heading off soon. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for jumping into the game and saying hello as well. See you again soon, man. Talk to you later. Where's my other bit? Where is it? There we go. Looks nice and sleek now, doesn't it? Looks like an actual spaceship. Rather than just a box that flies around. Could do with some more work at the rear here. Got one or two more bits I can put back here, I think. Fuel cover? Yeah, let's stick that here, why not? There we go. Nice. And confirm modifications. Oh, okay, cool. I've completed the advance expand thing. Sweet. Without even needing the extra habitation modules, which would come in quite handy, since they give you more floor space to run around in. Of course, I can see that once I get those, I'll have to redesign the whole ship, probably. I'll have to take everything apart and rebuild the whole thing from scratch. But oh well. Right, we've got plantable seeds now, apparently. We've got the ability to crap. Ah, I'm guessing I'll need some, yeah, I'll need some of the actual plants and some of the rare earth materials as well that they go into. But this means I can go ahead and build a living wall and start doing that at some point. Start growing plants. Technically, I can already grow some Mordite root because that's nice and simple. It's just the, it just uses Mordite, which is the purple crystal stuff that you get whenever you kill any wildlife, basically, any planetary fauna. Let's see, living wall. We'll put this upstairs next to my nutrient processor. And then Mordite will start growing this. I'll harvest some, and then I'll use that to build I'll use that to make a second plant. Oh, actually, I can put 2 plants in here. Okay. I thought I was only going to have enough for 1, but no, we've got enough for 2. Cool. You go there, and you go there. There we are. Still don't have any platinum, annoyingly enough. Oh, it turns out I haven't actually finished building my rocket launcher either. Let's do that, shall we? How the hell did I forget that? There we go. Now we've got some rocket tubes installed. Sweet. Peak damage potential, 2120 DPS. Damage potential against shields, 282. That's why I wanted this. The photon cannon is a nice generalist weapon there. Where is it? It's a nice generalist weapon there. It's good against both things. The Cyclotron Ballista does a lot of damage against shields. You can see there it does 5,619 DPS versus energy shields, but it does next to nothing against metal hulls. And that's why I wanted this. Because if I get into space combat, what I can do is use the Ballista to drop someone's shields and then smack them with the rocket launcher to essentially guarantee kill them. Probably not supposed to use it for mining, but whatever. Don't tell me what to do. So I'm just going to tab and quickly check something now. Alright. Yep, that's still working. Good. Okay, next objective. Get to the second rendezvous station. How far are we going this time? Okay, so we follow this green path here. Where the hell are we going? A thought occurs. We're essentially doing one big U-turn. Could I use the teleporter on one of the space stations to get back to the starting station, get back to the starting system here, and then just go there, rather than having to make like 3 hyper jumps and waste fuel? Yes, that's one of the other things you find on space stations as well, is you find teleporters that can quickly take you to any other star system you've been to, as long as it has a space station with a functioning teleporter inside it. It can also teleport you to teleport modules inside planetary bases and inside any capital starships that you might own. So let's go and do this, because again, we'll be saving fuel. We'll teleport back to the first star system, and then just make 1 hyper jump across the U-turn, rather than going all the way up through 3 different systems that I don't need to visit. This'll be much quicker. A lot cheaper too. I do like this game, like I said. It's probably not the most interesting thing to watch if you're used to, if you guys, you know, are looking for high-octane action, unless you're deliberately getting into combat repeatedly, but I like it. It is relaxing at times. It does have action here and there for those who want it, but for the most part, it's just a fun switch off your brain and explore game. It really is. Again, just a bit more testing, don't mind me moving around like this. Yeah, now that I've got multiplayer off, if I defocus the game window, it pauses the whole thing, which is useful. It means if you're on a planet that's rather inhospitable, your hazard protection doesn't run out while you're not looking, but yeah. It also means you don't do things like hyperspace jumps, pulse jumps, and teleporting whenever you're tabbed out either. It's still got the wrong ship name attached to the cockpit, I don't know why. Oh well. Okay, so like I said, instead of making the big U-turn from all the way down there and having to visit 3 systems all the way back over this way, we can just jump from here to here instead. It's a lot simpler. And it is getting rather late here. I do have an early morning tomorrow, so I think we'll see what's going on here and then we'll wrap it for the night. Oh, hello. Nearby freighter under attack. Okay. There's a civilian fleet here being attacked by pirates. Let's go and play hero, shall we? Hostile pirates remaining 6. Okay, let's go hunting. That's why we got the rocket launcher for. Haha! Suck it. I'm almost tempted to say let's just go ahead and make weapon selection a little bit easier, because the way weapon selection works is that you don't press number keys or something like that, or use the scroll wheel to sort of cycle through them. You just press G to cycle one direction through all of your weapon systems, for the multi-tool and for your starship there. I'm tempted to say let's just make this a little bit easier by removing the photon cannon emplacement entirely, and just using the ballista and the rocket launcher. I'll use my ballista as the anti-shields weapon, and the rocket launcher as the anti-U weapon. Like that. Yeah, notice how this is going a lot smoother now compared to my encounter with those Sentinel Interceptors earlier. I'm still taking a few hits, but that's because there's a lot of pirates. And there's a few more warping in as well. We started with 6 ships, killed 3 of them, and now we're down to 5. Do the math. No, I don't want to escape. Shut up, busy playing hero. Bang! Point blank range. Haha, sucker. Okay, 2 pirate ships left, unless they somehow suddenly get back up again. Nope, he went straight past me. Spin around and blast it. Hey, he dropped a Corvette part. That's handy. It's an extra source of those things, apparently, is just wiping out pirates. Is that it? You're welcome. Ah, this part. I forgot about this, so yeah. The captain wants to speak with me now. He wants to reward me. I'll either receive the option of payment, or he will offer me ownership of the freighter completely, and I'll get it as a big space base. The life form, who must be the captain of the freighter, looks greatly relieved. They gesture as if to welcome me aboard their vessel.
Alert. Navigational data received.
And there we go, space rescue mission. Next objective, land in the lead freighter and speak to the captain. Your assistance will be rewarded. So how's this going to work with the Corvettes then? Oh, okay, there's docking points on the outside. Okay. And I'm guessing, rather than dropping the hatch open, I just teleport inside, do I? We're doing this again, are we? Yes, we are. Okay. Guessing I just, beam aboard the ship. Hello. Morning. The small creature chatters excitedly and hops from one foot to the other. Sorry, please, excuse me, clear my throat. Gesturing wildly around the bridge, they point towards the control panel of the freighter. They seem to be suggesting I take command. Let's take a look at it, shall we? It's got an empty hyperdrive, an interstellar scanner, allows users to access detailed economic and conflict data for a system even without having previously visited. Useful. And they've got a small-sized cargo hold. Yeah, we'll say sure, why not. Probably not going to be using it, because, again, this is the Corvette expedition, where I'm dealing with modular spaceships here, but let's take it anyway, because the captain's insisting we have ownership for free. And that's the tutorial about owning a big portable space base. Which we won't bother doing, because again, we're already doing something like that for a smaller sized spaceship. But we've got these guys on retainer for when we need them. That's handy. Okay, back to my vessel. Actually, I could just go ahead and stay docked, couldn't I? And just save the game here. Let's take a look at the bounty we acquired from all of that, shall we? Hard frame cowling, a bunch of suspicious packs of stuff, that's nice. Let's open all these up. Some more ducting joints, Viking effigies, pirate transponders. I go and turn these into a space station and I get a bounty reward. 500,000 units, that's nice. Suspicious packet of goods. Let's open this up. Ooh, a repair kit. Useful. Suspicious packet tech. Let's open these up. Loot boxes. We love loot boxes, don't we? Suspicious mining beam module. Suspicious hyperdrive module. Let's install these. See what happens. Overheat downtime, -6%. Wow, that's disappointing. I'll disassemble that and take the condensed carbon and the wiring loom instead. Thank you. They're at least more useful. What's this then? What does this do? And this increases the hyperdrive range by 88 light years. Handy. So now whenever we use the hyperdrive jump on the galaxy map, we can go further than usual. Yeah, that's pretty handy. Okay, sit in seat and then get back up again. That's how you trigger the autosave. There we are. Yeah, it's been 3 hours 20. There's been a bit of jank, but yeah, we got there in the end, didn't we? It looks like the game's behaving for the time being, so crisis averted, we will be streaming this some more. So I hope at least some of you out there have enjoyed that, and I hope you look forward to the rest of them. For the time being, we're going to go ahead and exit and finish up for the night, though. And I'm going to rest my weary, small brain. I'm also going to go ahead and give myself possibly false hope. The whole thing of VTube Studio lagging. Was the fix really that simple? Will Unreal Engine 5 games behave now? Or at least behave a bit better than they usually do? Can we finally fucking continue playing Abiotic Factor with Sickly and Josh. Make sure you follow me here on Twitch, folks, to find out the answers for all of these questions, as well as more questions you didn't even know you wanted to ask. I'll do some testing in the meantime, don't you worry. For the time being, that's it for the stream. Thank you all for being here, hope you've all enjoyed it, as usual. Make sure to follow me here on Twitch, it's a huge help, and of course use all the links down below too. Follow me on all of my other things, follow me on Twitch, subscribe to my YouTube, and join our Discord server. Come and play video games with us on our downtime. It's fun. Until next time, good night, take care, and see you all again very soon. Bye everyone.